Hello. Good evening slash afternoon, everybody. Hi. How many are you here so far? Glamour contest, yes. Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to the very first Clover Girly Final Fantasy XIV Glamour competition. So tonight we are going to be taking a look at, obviously, you guys' glamours as you requested, very highly requested on my last Final Fantasy XIV stream. And I know my patrons have been asking for this for a really long time. So tonight we're going to be taking a look at fan submitted glamours. We're going to have a little competition. And I'm planning on, we're gonna see how it goes. It might be like a 3-man or a 2-man. I don't know. What do you guys want? Do you guys want to do like 3 people and then one person gets chosen, or like 2 people and one person goes and one person doesn't? It's gonna be like a bracket kind of formation. And then we're gonna, people will go on to the next round, and then we are going to have a first place, a second place, and a third place. First place is going to be winning any one person not minion, sorry, any one person mount from the shop. The second place will be winning any glam from the shop, and then third place will be getting any minion of their choosing from the shop. So yay, compete for prizes. How many contestants are there? Well, we're gonna wait a little while. I think we're gonna wait until maybe around like 5 p.m. my time. So it's around like 4:40 right now. So I think we're gonna wait until around 5 to let people filter in, let everybody get a chance to go in. Is there a theme? Strictly combat, casual wear? I wasn't sure about setting a theme, so I kind of just have it as like a loose, like your favorite adventuring gear as a theme, I suppose. Like your basically like your favorite Final Fantasy 14 glams. It would be a little bit unfair to like pit against like K-pop cat boys versus like Warrior of Light glamours. So I guess just go with your intuition. Basically, I'm a sprout still, as many of you still know, and I'm only really just like getting to like, scraping the surface when it comes to glam. So I want to see the best glams that you think the game has to offer. And it's just going to be like purely off of my taste. I feel like I should clarify beforehand that this is definitely a competition. It's going to be based on my opinions. And not that I'm going to be harsh, but it is going to be, a competition. So keep that in mind. Can we use Mog Station items, real money? That's okay too. I know some glam competitions on my research, like they would not allow that, but I think that's fine too. Unless you don't think that's fair. I think it's fair. I don't know. I'm so excited. I feel like this has been something we've all been talking about for a super long time. Anybody who's joining now, there is on the pinned comment on YouTube chat. It's not a pinned comment on Twitch. So let me try and set that up just to let you guys know we're gonna be on LAMIA, and I am on Lavender, in the Lavender beds, and I am Ward 29, apartment 33. So if you guys want to join, it is in the YouTube pin chat, but I'll also put it on Twitch if I can figure out how to do that. And if you want to enter, I think that my little helper, my assistant tonight, let's get you guys know, my assistant tonight is Cherek Vaas. So if you have any questions in game or you need any help, he will be answering all of anybody's queries, and he'll be directing you. So just make sure to pay attention in chat to what Cherek is saying, and he's going to be funneling everybody around and helping me out. So he's our little helper. Let's get a little thank you, a little clap for Cherek tonight. Okay, let me figure out how to pin on Twitch chat. So yeah, so to enter, just like if you want to, you can come in game and come to the apartment and watch if you want to as well, but you don't have to enter if you're in the apartment. But if you do want to enter, send a tell to Cherek with the name Clover, and you will be entered into the bracket system as a competitor. Feel free to take a little seat as well. All right, we'll wait a little bit more. Okay. Let's try and pin that. There we go. Pin this message. Okay. So on pin chat on YouTube and on Twitch are the directions and our location for where we're at if you guys want to come and join or watch. Wait a little while for more people to show up. Is it worth to pay the sub for the Final Fantasy Online? The free trial is very extensive. You guys know that I was on free trial, but evidently now that I have an apartment, if you know, you know that I needed to sub to do that. So I am now a Final Fantasy 14 sub holder. Big news, big drop information tonight. Yeah, so to get to an apartment, I needed to get off free trial, but the free trial is highly extensive. It's massive, as Jesus says. So I would definitely recommend checking out the free trial before that. Welcome, Flower Power Shiva. Nice to see you tonight. Okay. And just to let you guys know, I will be keeping alerts off. So just a pre-thank you if anybody sends any gift subs or subs tonight on Twitch or anything like that. Super chats I might be able to see, but I really don't want to, you know, get in the way of the glamour and the competition. So I just want to say a little pre-thank you to everybody who might sub or do anything tonight. So thank you guys before we begin. All right. Okay. Is emoting allowed to help sell the outfit, or is it purely on glam plus character? I would say emotes are allowed. Let me just read you guys through the rules. I feel like that's something important to mention. So main rules are basically, you know, obviously treat your fellow players with respect, and the host and my assistant tonight. All directions will be given by either me verbally on stream or in the game chat from Cherek. So look out for that. We're going to try and keep things organized as possible. I know we have a little bit of a tiny apartment, but we're going to do our best. And then the third rule is I would prefer if you would unequip any distracting titles, minions, or mounts. I think that like little minions that go along with the outfit are okay if they're really necessary, but I would prefer for as little clutter as possible. So just unequipped anything, you know, distracting, but I think that emoting is totally okay. So emote to your heart's content. And then also, like, you know, obviously try to stay online. It's going to be a bracket system, so we're going to do rounds. So if you make it to the next round, you will be required to be here. But if a player drops out or leaves, and let's just say somebody joined late or couldn't get in the first round, we will be choosing a new contestant picked at random from kind of like that wait list to enter. So that is what happens if somebody does need to leave or something happens. All right, let's take a look. I'm having that problem where my game doesn't show up. Hold on. There we go. I figured it out in record time. The one time I really needed it to work out. I planned it all. Sweep City, who's sweeping? Alright, I'm gonna try and not look at the glams. I don't want to have any kind of free thoughts about anything. Alright, let me just make sure with my longtime viewers, do we have audio? Is audio good? Everything okay? That seems to be a little bit of an issue. You might want to turn ability effects back on prior to the contest. So true. I know you know that I turned that off. Let's see. I think I have limited on. Would it be in character? Character configuration? No. System? Graphic settings? Okay. No. Movement physics? You guys are gonna have to help me again. Shadows? No. Where the heck is it? Character. Okay. Character. Where is it? Character. There we go. Okay, we'll do show all. There we go. Good point. Alright. Let me get my little brackets up over here. Okay. I think we're gonna wait 10 more minutes until 5 p.m. to get everybody a little chance to join. But it's looking pretty good. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. I think that my Final Fantasy XIV viewers are some of the most stylish viewers on the channel. I'm so excited to see what you guys cooked up. New expansion drops January 2027. Good time to catch up for release day. I have a dream that when Evercold launches to do another competition with maybe like Evercold exclusive glams. I feel like that would be really fun. What do you guys think about that? If it's multiple rounds, are we doing multiple glams? Okay, no. So let me let you guys know. I feel like enough people have joined for me to do a little bit of a rule drop besides what I already told you. So how we're gonna do it is I think we're gonna do a three-man rounds. So on the stage we have 3 spots for everybody and we're gonna have 3 contestants come up. So in the order in which you joined, like when you messaged Cherek Clover, that instilled your spot in the competition, and then you're all gonna be coming up in the order that you're standing. And then we'll have 3 people up on the stage at the time, and then 1 person will be our winner after analyzing everything, and that person will continue on to the rest of the competition, and the other 2 people will join the audience. And then we will go to the next round, and we will repeat until we get to only 3 players left. And then we will choose first, second, and third. Well, I suppose we'll choose third, and then we'll choose first and second, and we will go on like that. Can we change glams in between brackets? It is all going to be based on the 1 single glam that you are entering in. So no glam changes are allowed. If I notice. Please don't change your glams. It would be a little hard to keep track of everybody, but in general, I would like to keep the same glams. So everybody that continues on to the next bracket, we're now going to be taking those winners and comparing it to the other people that placed in and going forward from there. Yes, I'll give you guys a little bit of time to choose your glams. Oh my goodness. We have until 5 p.m., so around 8 more minutes. Here, I'll do a little... Let everybody know. Hi, I really want to join, but I'm not in North America. Hope you enjoy all the glams. This is a bit of a test competition. I talked to you about it with my patrons, and I was like, what should I do? I like grinded away for a apartment, and then I was like, wait a minute, other people in other data centers can't join. So this is going to be a little bit of a test competition. And then I would really like to do something where I, like, maybe we go to a public area like the Gradania Amphitheater in Oceania, and we can get everybody to come visit and do like a little bit of a bigger competition with more people. But I was afraid to make it too big this time around. I wanted to see how it goes, but I am really open to including everybody because I know there are a bunch of EU watchers here, and I would love to include you guys in the future once we have a little trial run so we can join the event. Yes, you could head over to my apartment in LAMIA. It's tagged in the, it's pinned in the YouTube and Twitch chat, and we are going to be starting in a couple minutes, so you have some time. I'll totally be there for a tropical beach holiday in Oceania. We should do like a summer theme there. Maybe at the end of summer we'll do a end of summer. 8 more minutes to second guess my choices. Love the stage, by the way, with the footlights and everything. Thank you. If you know, you know that I, as a sprout, I grinded away for this little apartment, all the decorations. I'm not going to show you guys how much gil I have left. I think that would be too degrading and embarrassing, but just trust that I'm a broke bunny now. How long have you been playing Final Fantasy XIV for? As you can see, I'm still Sprout. You guys know I am finishing up A Realm Reborn. I have actually been playing for like 2 years, over 2 years or so, but I've just been struggling to get through because of life. And you know that I said that the glamours were going to get me through, so I thought this was a perfect time to have a glamour competition to like keep me playing, to invigorate me for what's going to come. I want to see the best that 14 has to offer so that I can actually get to that. It's going to motivate me. So give me your most motivational glams tonight. Whatever you think I will like. This is all based on my own opinion. I think a themed competition would be fun in the future though. We can go to Costa del Sol. That would be really fun actually for an end of summer thing. Oceania, Costa del Sol sounds pretty good. Do you plan to do more contests for before Evercold's release? I mean, if we have fun tonight and you guys want to, I'd totally be open to doing that again with some themes. I think like this is me just like, you know, dipping my toes into the Final Fantasy glams, but if this goes well and you guys have a fun time, we can do some themes. Maybe on Patreon we can do like a theme poll and you guys can vote on a theme, and then we can head over to Oceania or something and have everybody participate. Hey, how do I know I'm in the bracket? So if you send in, pinned in both chats, if you send a tell to my assistant Cherek, right over here, he is going to be organizing everything tonight. So send a tell to him with the word clover if you want to enter, and you will be put into the bracket system, and then you will be called up in the order in which you communicated with him. I have time to create a character to join. If you want to, we will actually, I don't know if you would be able to, because I think you need to unlock the availability to go to the housing districts, but don't worry, I am definitely going to have more competition. So you know what, grind away. And I think you'll be ready for next time. And anybody who doesn't want to enter, if you still want to come to the apartment, take a seat, after your round is done, take a seat, feel free to come in and watch as well. I had 4 glams planned, but they all got bracket eliminated by coin flips. Alright, I'm sure what you cooked up is great. Any themes? No theme, basically just whatever you think I might like. Just showing me the best of what you think the game has to offer. All right, we have 3 more minutes. Me waiting with my notepad to add the glams on display to my own glam set. So I'm gonna be trying to go over like which items everybody is wearing as I go along. So it might be a little slow. Like this might take a couple hours. So I hope you guys are prepared to be here for a little while, especially if you progress on forward to the next round, because I'm going to be looking at everything very, very intently. And I want to let you guys know before we start that I am planning on converting this into a larger video on the channel. So you can either like, you know, watch back the VOD if you want to see, but I am also planning on making this a bigger channel, bigger video on the channel if it goes well. Yes, steal everybody's look. Do you have time to go and change my earrings? You got 2 minutes. All right, fashionistas, we've got 2 minutes. I know there wasn't a rule for it, but I tried to choose fully free-to-play glam, so it's accessible for everyone. All right. Can we still join to watch the competition in-game without competing? Definitely. If you make it online after we already start, you can take a seat, you can stand anywhere and take a look. Just anybody who does want to enter, send a tell to Cherek with the word Clover, and you will be put into the bracket. But otherwise, you can still join and watch, and you can hang around even after you've gone up on stage. Feel free to hang around in-game if you'd like. I always try to not use more than 2 pieces from the same set, otherwise I feel like I'm cheating. I can see that. My glams are, I tried my best with my Sprout money and my accessibility, but I'm definitely still limited. So this is the best that I could glam up for you guys tonight. I'm feeling a little bit out glammed. This is where you guys have to show me how fashionable you are, how fashionable my audience is. I'm always so intrigued by how like creative you can get with mixing sets. All right, it is 5 p.m. Everybody, get ready. I think there are still a couple people still joining. Feel free to, we're gonna start officially, like we're gonna start at 5, but if you walk in late, feel free to you can still send a tell to Cherek, and if we have time and space, we'll definitely include you in. We're gonna update as we go, so if you join a little bit late, feel free to still try to participate, and I will try my best to get to everybody. I chickened out. I switched back to an older glam. All right. All right, it's 5:01. Okay, let's take a little look at everybody. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm trying not to like focus in. There's obviously one character to which my eyes are immediately going into, but you know what? You're actually helping me because instead of looking at everybody else, I'm just staring. I think, weren't you at my, you were definitely, who are you? Snowman Steve, you were at my first stream as well. I remember you. All right. So we are now going to call up our first contestants. Oh my goodness. Thank you everybody for being here. This is so awesome. Wow. Okay. Do a little. Okay. So up on the stage, if we could get our first contestants up. First contestants are Aria La Animata, Samus Lexigis, and Henrik Dende. If you guys could take your spots on the stage. Okay, so first up we have Aria. Okay. Let's take a little look at what you're wearing. So I'm really liking the pop of pink on the outfit over here. I feel like that's like a great highlight. Let me see. Take a really good look. Okay, so I'm seeing how you're pairing the pink on your little sash over here with the subtle pink on the, like, it matches really nicely with the pink on the feathers over here, and then you have a little bit of red matching pink on your hair. That's a great detail, and the little hair accessory matches the white of your outfit. I will say though that the white on your hair accessory is a little bit more white than the glam, than your body piece, so that does throw me off just a little bit personally. But I do like how the black of your boots and then the pants and then the top piece and then also like your bracers matches really nicely. And then the rings are also really cute. I do like those accessories a lot. So overall pretty cute. And then the weapon over here matches with your belt piece. Pretty cute. Okay. All right, next up we have Samus. All right, I'm really liking how bold the color that you chose are. Like, you just went full out. Let's see. So I do like the pink on your hairpiece and on your necklace and how it matches, but I will say for me it feels a little bit like disharmonious with the pink on the rest of your outfit, on the sleeves and on the skirt and then on the leg pieces, to be a really bright vibrant pink, and then the baby pink that's like, they're still like cool tone, but I feel like the baby pink is not really meshing with the bright pink for me personally. So I do have to say that doesn't like feel 100% right for me. But I do like that you still match the pinks, and I really like the pink and the blue together with the white accents, with all the white boots. Really cute with the little matching on your little bag over here. And oh, and then also on your back, there's like some feathery bits. That's really cute. I do really like it, but I would say like the pink feels a little disharmonious for me here. The gold is also nice. I feel like the gold matches with the blue so awesome. So I do like that as well. And then over here we have Henrik. Okay. Really nice and matchy. I'm a really big fan of the billowy pirate vibes. That really does appeal to my personal taste. I would have said that for the glasses, the tint feels a little bit pinkish while the rest of the outfit is red. So I would have probably made the glasses like a darker red color, and that really would have brought the outfit together for me. Even if they would have been maybe like a black tinted or like a darker gray tinted, I feel like the pink kind of throws me off. I don't know if our glasses dyeable. I believe that they are, but I'm not exactly certain, but if they are, I would have probably said for the glasses. Like, the glasses are definitely throwing me off. You guys have a lot of pink. This is like the pink round. But I am really liking just this glam in general, like the set. I don't think glasses are dyeable. Interesting. Okay. I do really like this set paired together in general, though. It is just a really nice set, and it like appeals to my sensibilities. Like, you really know me with this one. Like the boots match the gloves and everything is just really awesome. Like the sash matches the rose, and then you have a little earring over here. So while I do like the earring, I will say the earring throws me off just a little bit. I think it does match. Like, I feel like this feels like a very like almost vampire-y nighttime kind of glam, and then the earring has a crescent moon on it, but the blue of the earring just kind of clashes with the red of everything else. So I will say, like, maybe even if you were like, let me just like visually take it away from myself, like with if I take away the earring, the glasses work with the outfit a little bit better. But oh, you took the earring off. See, I feel like it goes a lot better without the earring. So if the earring color can't be changed, I would say like the theme works, but the earring just kind of like the color, the blue, throws me off. But I will say I still really like it, but those are my thoughts. Not dyeable unless they are specifically dyeable varied colors. Okay, interesting. Okay. So I'm going to say, our little first round, I'm gonna say I think area is going to continue on to the next round. I feel like it's very cohesive. I like the way that you paired the colors. I think you got the most harmony and everything. Everybody else looks amazing, but I really like the harmony in yours. The color pairing, especially with the hair, really got me nice. So area will be continuing on to the next round. All right, if round one's contestants can step off the stage and we can make room for the next round. All right, in between, let me just lower my audio a little bit. There we go. Okay, that's a little bit better. All of your clapping is like blasting in my ears and I can't say anything because I'm paying attention to your glams. Okay. Next up, we are going to have Ailrasa Leifrost, Charlie Moon, and Lumia Lenatus up on the stage. Oh, a Lalafell. How interesting. I have not really seen a lot of Lalafell glam, so I'm excited for this. This is a good exposure for me. Lalafell exposure therapy. Okay, so first up is Lumia. Okay. Let me collect my, oh my goodness, there we go. Let me collect my thoughts about this one. Let's take a look at your glams. Okay, so you got a circlet of hearing, a tiara, the fairy tale princess dress, gauntlets. All right, we can't really see your foot pieces. Pumps. That's cute. I do like that even though we cannot see under your dress, you still have matching shoes on, the Drindle pumps. I really love those. So that's awesome. I really like that attention to detail. I really like how your necklace is pairing with the blue on the crown. I feel like that works really, really nicely. The gold on your gauntlets also matches up with the gold on the dress. Very cohesive, very nice. There's also a little bit of black on your gauntlets, on the gloves, and then on the dress there's also some black. So that pairs really nicely, especially because they're kind of right next to each other. So I really like that detail. Do you have any earrings on? You also have a little bit of gold, silver earrings on, yellowy gold, which also matches up with the outfit nicely. Some metal accents. Overall, very cohesive. Very, very nice job, Lumina. Okay, next up is Charlie Moon. Let's take a look at this one. So I am really liking, actually, the brightness of your, what do they call it, like the limbal ring around the eye. I really like how that pops in the outfit, and I feel like it really matches. Like I have like a very like Apollo sun god kind of energy happening right here. So I'm really liking how the ring on your eyes goes with that. It really like pops and feels very like godly. The pairing of your metals here is impeccable. I love all the gold accents paired together with the shoes. Everything is really awesome. And then I really like the pops of like the natural white of the aura. It just matches really nicely with this glam. I know it's like just like an uncontrollable thing about the race, but it does go nicely with your glam as well. Everything matches really nicely. It's a really nice set. Let me take a look at this set. The Tycoon. Interesting how you've paired things together. Wow. It really looks like it's all from one comprehensive set, but I'm seeing now that these things are paired up pretty interestingly. Very nice job putting everything together. I'm quite impressed. Really nicely how the gemstones match, and then you got little blue band. I will say that the blue band, if it is dyeable, I'm not sure, is throwing me off a little bit in accessories. I feel like that's something like, you know, a little bit of a reoccurring theme with the accessories, throwing things off a little bit. I think if you would have changed the dye to Not dyeable? Okay, yeah. Then I can't judge you on that. But for my own preference, like my own critique, I feel like if you were to match it with the blue of the gemstones, it would have been perfect. But if it's not dyeable, then I do understand. But that does like throw it off just a little bit, but I think it still works because it's still in the blue scheme, but that is a little bit of a bummer. Very, very nice. Also, the bracelets are quite nice on this. And then you have the nail color, the black nails. Very nice. Very nice job, Charlie. All right, and then over here, the last one of this round is Ale Rasa. So this is a very adventuring gear kind of outfit. Let's see. Oh, hell yeah. That's freaking aura. All right, we got Little Lady's Crown, which I'm really liking. I was gonna say, is this a paladin? It's a paladin. This is an awesome paladin. Augmented Cuirass of Fending. All right, so these are a set, and then it seems like these are not part of the set. Very cool. I will say, well, okay, if we're gonna go off of paladins, red definitely, like, you know, if you've watched my paladin analysis video, you know that white, gold, blue, and red are all paladin colors. But I will say the red on the hat, I really want to like it, but something about it throws me off just a little bit. I really love how everything else looks. I think like the Sabatons look great. Everything is amazing. It's a beautiful set. Paired together, I really like your weapons that you use as accessories. And I really want to like the hat, but I don't know. I don't know how I feel about the hat, actually. I've mentioned it saying I don't like it, but I am like a little on the fence about it. I do really like how it matches the theme really nicely. Very paladin. I don't know. I don't know if I like it or not. I feel like this is something that I have to like sleep on. The red just like, I don't know. I like it, but it does throw me off a little bit. Just a little bit. Yeah, I think if there were a couple other red accents, maybe it would have flowed better. Like, I think it's a good piece and I like it being red, but the lack of red somewhere else also does kind of throw me off. But like looking at your glam, there aren't a lot of other opportunities for like red dyeable pieces. So I think I like the hat and I like what you were trying to do, but I think that with these other pieces, there's just something that's like not working 100% for me. Yeah, well, there is like some blue gemstones on the hat actually if I get up close. So that kind of helps a little bit when you're up close. You know what? I think I'm okay with it, but there is something a little funky, but I do like it. It's just not like 100% for me. Okay. This is a really hard round. Oh boy. It's a really like gold and metallic round. You guys really like your metals. I'm gonna have to say I'm really drawn to El Rasa, but I'm gonna have to say, I don't know, I'm drawn to everybody. Let's put together, I think LAMIA is gonna continue on to the next round. I really like the details of the shoes matching. That attention to detail, even though you can't see them, I think really got me. All right, LAMIA will be moving forward to the next round. Congratulations, Charlie and El Rasa. Thank you so much. You guys look awesome too. This is a very hard round. All right. Okay, next up, if we can get Thalia Rhodes, Casey Pion, and Reggie Pendleton on the stage. This is so much fun. I'm loving these glams. You guys are awesome. Ooh, this is a freaking round. Oh boy. Let me take a little sip of water. A lot of yapping tonight. I hope you guys are liking the yap fest over here. Live analysis. Casey's is so pretty. I will be stealing. All right, let's take a look. So starting off over here is Reggie. Oh my goodness, when you were standing in the crowd behind me, like everybody's just standing there. That's so funny. When you were standing in the crowd, I like you're massive, but the bright green really got me. Like your eyes, it was you and Snowman Steve that my eyes were going to. I love it. um, I just really like this glam. I feel like it really appeals to my personal sensibilities. Hell yeah. That's an awesome weapon, very beautiful weapon. The little bird on it is great. I love how you paired the nature on the weapon to the nature on your little ivy crown. And then the sheath is beautiful as well. Very nice. And then, oh, you paired the blue of the birds with this blue color, this little turquoisey blue color, with a seafoam green kind of on your top over here. Or is that, no, it is a part of your, I was gonna say, is that part of the sheath? But I think it is a part of your top piece, like a cape, right? Let's see. So it is part of the top piece. The woodland warden skirt paired with this is so awesome. The way that you made it flow is genuinely impressive. And then you, wow, I was going to comment on the earrings, how the blue of the earrings also matches with the blue of the birds and then the rest of the outfit, and then the gold matches everything. Very nice, like, carried motif between the details of the gold earrings with the gold on the skirt. What earrings are those? Are those wood warden earrings? They're not. Interesting. Wow, that pairs together so beautifully. Very nice attention to detail. And the boots are kind of like, they have like this kind of Western vibe to them. Like these cowboy peace lovers long boots. Very nice how you paired them together and how the colors followed over from your top piece to the details on the boots. Very nice attention. Very nice job. Very nice job, Reggie. All right. Moving on now to Casey Pion. We're getting a similar green nature theme over here. I'm really loving it. This one is comparatively a lot more simple, but that is like, it's not even like a comparison that you can compare over. I think being simple, there's nothing wrong with that as well. It's just a very different vibe. This one is very academic, I would say, which I'm really, really liking. This tunic on top is really, really nice. I'm really liking the brown. The brown and the green paired together is very, very, like a very good feast for my eyes. I will say though that taking a look at this, I do feel like the color of the jabot on your chest piece, which is probably not changeable, not dyeable, but I will say that it does feel a little disharmonious in the outfit. I feel like it stands out a little bit. I think, I don't want to judge on hair color, but I will be taking other cosmetics into account as well. I wish I could dye the yellow. I will say, I think that, I don't know, it's like, I was gonna say I don't think the yellow goes with the pink hair, but I don't think that's exactly it. I just feel like the pink and yellow go really nice together. Even like pink, yellow, green, and brown and white are all colors that go really nice together. But something here is feeling a little bit unbalanced. Like I feel like I like pink and yellow together. I also, like I said, I like all those colors together, but I do feel like the hair is competing for attention with the yellow jabot. So that does throw me off a little bit. Like in theory, it should look good, like just like green, white, yellow, pink, brown. Like theoretically, those are all colors that mesh well. But something about how this was put into practice, something is kind of like competing for attention. Maybe it's the shade of green that you chose. I would say maybe I would choose a more like warmer shade of green. And this is kind of like it's still a warm green, but a little bit more on the cooler side. So I probably would have chose a little bit more of a yellowy green that matches the leaves on your staff. And that might have balanced it a little bit more. Because I think what's actually going on here is that the pink and the yellow go really nice together, but then the shade of green doesn't actually mesh with those two shades. But as a glam, I really like it. I really love the boots and how it matches like the corset and the skirt piece. Very nice glam. I am in love with this tunic piece on top. What is it called? Felicitous tunic? Is that how you say it? I am going to be stealing. I'm definitely going to be stealing this. I'm very, very much into this, and I really like the hat as well. Really liking the academic vibes. Let's see. Claudronsof's hat. Nice. And the glasses. The glasses are also a really nice addition. I like that they're paired with the very academic, very nice. The rings are nice. Very nice job. All right, next up is Thalia Rose with a very different glam from Reggie and Casey. All right, well, this is very like whimsical, very gesture-like, reminds me of like playing cards. Very interesting over here. It's almost hard to pit you guys against each other. The shoes are impeccable. Oh my goodness. I love those shoes. Wow. Let's take a look at that. Even star booties. So this, yeah, it's all a set together. Very nice set. And the little heart on your face. Okay, I will say about the heart, as I said with lots of pink things, I probably would have changed the color of the heart to a red or a black or maybe even a white to match one of the details in this outfit. The pink is throwing it off a little bit, but I do really like that the glasses are red. That is a beautiful, beautiful choice. Very nice attention to detail there, but the pink on the eye is throwing me off just a little bit. But I would say everything else is very cohesive. A very nice glam. I like the little pink tips in your hair and on your tail. That does match the heart on your eye, but it does throw off from the outfit a little bit. So that is something that I would have changed about it, but I really like the set. Those shoes are awesome. And the stripes, very, very nice, very gesterly. Okay, let me take a look at everybody. What are we thinking? What are you guys thinking in the chat? Feels like a ringmaster for a casino type setting. I agree. That's a proper caster look. I do like that as well. How the gloves mesh into the sleeves, I agree. Yeah. I really like the stockings on this piece as well. It's just a very, very nice set. All are fire, I agree. It's a very, very tough round. I'm gonna have to say, just based on attention to detail, pairings, and just cohesiveness, I believe that this round is going to Reggie Pendleton. Yay! Thank you. Thank you, Reggie. Thank you, Casey. And thank you, Thalia, for entering. Very nice glams. Very hard round. All the rounds have been pretty hard so far, but I was really impressed by Reggie's pairing. Like, there are certain things in the outfit that I really thought were from a same set, but they were actually just paired and dyed very successfully. So because of that, and also just my own sensibilities, I feel like you really understood the assignment, Reggie. All right, thank you guys. All right, let's move on to our next contestants. You deserve it, Reggie. You deserve that victory. Okay. Okay, next up, if we could have... I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name. If we could have Aldrani. There we go. Avril Arnault and Archer Valentine up on the stage. I'm excited to see some more male glams. There's been a lot of female glams so far. Ooh, we got two bunnies and a big man. This is a very interesting. I feel like you were all very... I feel like you were all very well matched with each other. This feels like a very, very good pairing. What do you guys think? They all feel like they're in the same category as each other. We're kind of sorted by height. Yeah, it is height order, actually. I love how the bunny boy is the shortest one. A boy band. This is like an early 2000s visual K band. All right, let's take a look at Elder over here. Okay, very interesting. Very interesting. Let's take a look at your glams. Fending, story lover's top, chaplets of fending, bottoms of healing. Interesting. Let's see what this... Oh, wait, wrong one. I want to see what this item looks like. Okay. So, I wanted to take a look at the pieces that you're wearing at first because I wanted to see how you piece things together. And I am very impressed with how you piece things together personally. I really like how the black of the pants matches with the black piece of the top, obviously, and then all the gold elements go together very nicely. You also have the same glasses as before. I know that they're not dyeable. I do feel like they mesh with this outfit a little bit better than the other outfit. I think it's just based on vibes. It's a very bohemian, a little oriental kind of vibe going on here, and I feel like the glasses with that boho vibe meshes better. So I really like that. I like the red on the hair, the face accents, the earrings are awesome. Match the jewelry perfectly. Really love how the jewelry was paired. I feel like you really got like an A++ on jewelry and accessory pairing here. I really like these pants as well. I like the straps on them. You were able to kind of make an outfit that's more like almost like modern feeling, like a modern boho, but it still feels like very fantasy because of all the details. Like you made a simple outfit, like the undershirt is very simple. It's kind of like a black spandexy kind of shirt, but then you spruced it up. Like instead of wearing like plain black leggings, you put some nice pants with buckle details on them. Very Tetsuya Nomura pants, if you will. And I really like that you chose like a pants with some kind of pizzazz on it, and then the boots, the buckles on the boots match nicely with the pants. Looks great. Like I don't know, like it just looks really awesome. Very, very successful with the jewelry pairing. As I said, the ring piece is very nice. I like how wide the ring looks as compared with all the other jewelry, but that also is probably just a character model thing because your character is so large, the rings automatically get wide. Very nice. Really liking it. Really liking how your weapon is pairing with it too. Very nice. Like like the glow of your weapon adds a very nice pop to make the character glow. Like the glow of your weapon really adds to the outfit. Like I really think that like 30% of the aura here is the additional gold and glow of the weapon, adding that energy to your character. Really like that. All right, moving on now to Avril. I am a really big fan of this one. I feel like you really understood me here. Very, very awesome. It's also very boho. I feel like you guys could like you guys look like a couple. Like this is like a married couple right here. Very, very similar vibes, very successful. I'm really liking this top piece. I like how the jacket is open and it kind of cuts down and shows the underpiece, and then the layered jewelry. It's a really nice piece. The yellow is awesome. And I really like how you chose yellow as the pop of color in this outfit. It suits the skin tone of your character really nicely, and it just pairs great with the black. You know, black and yellow look awesome. And then I want to get to your shoes. I feel like I'm really appreciating the shoes that you chose here. The blue obviously matches with the blue elements in your weapon, and then a little bit of like just like the red, green, blue in your jewelry. And the open toe sandal was such a good pick, especially with these like culotte, baggy, flare kind of pants. It adds to the boho vibes with all the scarves hanging over here on the belts and the feathers. And then all of this really great belt, very nice belt as well. The belt matches really nicely with the elements on the sandals. A very, very nice, like kind of a mix between very similar to Elder over here. A really nice mix between like modern adventurer and like those boho vibes. Really nice. The pants are really awesome. Let me take a look at what you have paired together. All right. Bihu jacket, Archmage's hand runes. I wanted a bracelet, but the henna eats all my accessories. Yeah, I see that. But I will say, the henna accessories matches the outfit perfectly. Not only does it just naturally match with the color of your character's hair, but it just is a really nice accent and really matches those like bohemian vibes, like the sandals. And I really like the green of your nails. It matches with your necklace very, very nicely. Really loving the pants as well. The augmented Cauldron King slops. Really nice pairing over here. And I really like how the metal accents are, you chose a silver for your jewelry, and then the coat also has like these silver gray elements on them. Very, very nice. Thank you, Avril. Okay, and then moving on to Archer. Am I getting that right? Archer? I think so. Archer Valentine. So we got two like boho orientalists over here, and then we have a very nice princely outfit. Let's take a look at what Archer has on. I'm really liking the gloves, by the way. Very nice gloves. I really like the completely covered up vibes of everything. Very nice. Let's see. Mistwake gloves of maiming. Plague bringer's coat. Summer sunset bandana. Interesting. So, like I said, I like to look at what everybody paired together, and I'm really impressed that this is not a set. I feel like you did a really good job making this feel like a cohesive set. The red on the side of the pants looks awesome. You got the katana. The red on the side of the pants looks awesome with the red on the boots and on the top piece. Really nice jabot. It honestly kind of reminds me of Bloodborne and Lady Maria a lot. It reminds me a lot of the Kanehurst Knight set. Very greatly. I don't know if you were inspired by the Kanehurst Knight or by Bloodborne, but it reminds me of that so much. It's almost like a Kanehurst Knight's cosplay, I'm gonna be honest. Really nice. The shoes are great. Very nice. If I'm gonna be nitpicky, I will say it does kind of help. I was gonna say the hilt of the weapon holster is in a gold color, like a goldish bronze, and then the rest of your elements are silver. But then on your pants, it is a little bit more golden bronze on the side, so that does help tie it in. I do feel like that kind of like bronze goldish on the pants throws it off a little bit, but in your defense, the color of the weapon hilt kind of brings it back all together, especially with their proximity to each other. So I initially thought it was a bigger problem than it was, but like pondering on it, I do think that it kind of like saves it. So I think that's not as bad as I thought it was. And then you have a little pop of blue here, which is interesting in the outfit, and then it matches with a top over here. Very interesting. I do like that. Very nicely paired. Very nicely paired. All right. Another tough round. You guys are so awesome. Really, you guys are like exceeding my expectations. I think the bronze is actually a muted beige. It's not metallic. I agree. I think it is also a muted beige, but I think for like imagination purposes, I'm not going to like treat it too harshly because there are like some things that can't be controlled, and I do think it still pairs together nicely. And I think that there was like an effort made to like try and match this color with the weapon hilt color. So I am just gonna take my liberties to view it that way. Oh, this is so hard. I just want everybody to go forward. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm gonna have to say, oh man, they're all like so different and so awesome. What are you guys thinking? I'm gonna have to say, I think I'm going to, just based on my own taste, I think Averil is going to continue to the next round. Thank you guys so much. Very awesome. Great glams. I'm sorry, Elder. You were amazing too. Everybody looks so amazing, but I think just based on my, you know, non-theme show, I think based on my own sensibilities and what I like, I'm gonna have to go with Averil. Very, very good job. All right, thank you guys. Let's make way for the next round of contestants. Yellow give a clear, distinct style. I agree. I think that choice of yellow, like if it was any other color, it would not have hit as hard. But the choice of using yellow there was so successful, especially with the green-blue accents. Very, very nice. All right. Let me take a little sippy. Remember to stay hydrated, guys. Okay. It was a really tough round. Everybody was so awesome. Okay, next up we have Adelaine Karaman, Tepios Estrel, and Peerless Torrent. If you guys could join us up on the stage. We got a sky pirate over here. All right. Very different energy from our last round of contestants. Very interesting. I'm really enjoying seeing the different kind of vibes that everybody chose to convey tonight. It just shows how much like amazing different stuff in the game there is for everybody. Very exciting. Very, very motivating to collect glams. All right, let's start over here with Peerless. All right, very awesome. Let's take a look at what you're wearing. The witch hat is very cute. It's really giving me the witch from Soul Eater. What's her name? The witch in the beginning who's actually the cat. That's what this reminds me of immediately with the purple and the black. Oh my goodness, and I love her. So this is really, really interesting for me. Blair, there we go. Blair, very much Soul Eater Blair here. Bleo, very nice Bleo. Well, obviously your pairings of purples together are really, really nice, and the purple of your weapon looks so awesome. I will say though that the black of your shoes does not necessarily match the black of the rest of the outfit, and I really wish it did. It might not be possible with that piece to dye it in that color, but I do wish that it did match. So that is like throwing it off just a little bit, but what is saving it, if anything, is that the black on your chest piece up over here, on like the necklace piece over here, does match a little bit darker with the boots, and then the tassel around your waist is a bit darker and it does match in with the boots. So it is not that drastic. It does just feel a little bit jarring from like a first view of it. It is a little bit like, whoa, the boots. Like my eyes immediately want to go to the boots. Even like with your really like special amazing weapon, my eyes immediately want to go to the boots, which I do find a little bit unbalanced. But I am loving the rings, and you got a little not purple, orange ring over here, which I find really awesome. It's very witchy, very pumpkin-y. We have a little bomb earring over here, very cute, also very pumpkin-y and matches your ring. I really like that attention to detail. Really awesome. Got a ring on this side as well. And then the markings on the hands also matches, very witchy. It matches with the neck piece as well. Very, very nice. Very witchy. Really like the purple and black. I will also say, although this is not controllable, that the kind of like beigeish yellow color of the flower over here, it looks okay with the outfit, but then paired with the reddish orange of the bomb and the rings, it does feel a little bit unbalanced a little bit. It is a little like uncontrollable, I'll acknowledge, but it is just like a little bit of like a throw off, especially with the blue on the hat. So like they're all fine, but I do think that the blue and that yellow go together better. I think even like maybe like without the earring is a really cute addition, but it does feel a little bit unbalanced. But I suppose sacrifices needed to be made, which is understandable. All right, next up we have Tepios with a very Dark Souls-esque design. Oh my goodness. The evil smirk is really selling it for me. This is a very like Dark Souls 3 kind of design here. Really, really interesting. Let's see what you've got on. All right. Let's see. Okay. So I really like your idea here. I really, really like it. I really like this piece as well with the weathering on this little capelet shawl piece scarf over here. A really nice piece in general. But what I will say is that I feel a little discontent with the weathering on the body piece not matching the weathering on the helmet and the leg pieces. I feel like the leg pieces work a little bit better, but I will say the metal is a little bit darker than I would want it to be to match this body piece. Like even I think like the arm pieces also like match a little bit, but I feel like the body piece has this kind of like purpley hue to it, like this very like weathered, like grayish, like just like very Dark Souls filter put on it. But then the helmet, while I do really like it with this, and like it matches the shawl very nicely with the gold element, I don't like how shiny it looks as compared to the beat up portion of the body piece. So that does throw me off slightly. I do really like what you were trying to accomplish here, And the hair looks awesome. Oh my gosh, that just adds to it so much with the long white ponytail. Really awesome, but I am a little thrown off by the different kind of metals here. But really great job. I really like your vision. And then last we have Adelaine Karaman. All right. Very sky piratey, I agree. I am really intrigued by the mask piece that you have on. Really interesting. I feel like it really transforms the outfit, and I like the lightning hair that you have on. Really, really nice. The red of the hair matches really nicely with the red of the outfit. And I think you have a little bit of red highlights, if I'm not wrong. Like there's a little bit of gradient in here, and I feel like that gradient helps match it with the reds of the body piece. Because I feel like the two reds here are like slightly different. Of course, that's just the way the set is made. But I do think that they're like slightly different reds, and I feel like that is reflected well in your hair with the two slightly different reds. The mask is awesome. The earrings are red. Very, very nice. Let's take a look at what you're wearing. We have... Okay. Interesting. Paired together very nicely. They really look like a great set together. Very impressive. Very nice cohesion. Yes, very nice on all the golds. You really made it really feel like a set. Very nice job. Let me see your headpiece as well. Prototype Alexandria Mask of Scouting. Really nice, really great use of dyeing. Really good, really great use of dyes. Wow. Great use of dyeing. And then the red on the hilt of the weapon. The crest over here reflects all the colors. Very nice. Very impressive. Okay. Very interesting. We've got two knights and a witch. Let's see. All right. I think that we've got a witch on a book. That's a good emote for that outfit. Very good emote. I think that they're a dark knight. They get a lot of practice dyeing. I think that I'm going to say, I think I had little, like, I really like Peerless and I really like Tepios, but I had little nitpicks on their outfits, which I think that means I have to give it the round to Adelaine. I feel like their cohesion was really great. I didn't really have any nitpicks. I think they paired things together really nicely in a way that everything feels like a set, even though it might not be. So the round is going to Adelaine. Thank you guys very much. Really great looks. You guys look awesome. Really, really creative ideas on this round as well. Really liking, I really like Tepios' Dark Soul. I would like to see you execute this again in a little bit of a different way, but I love the idea. All right. All right, everybody, we having a good time? Okay. Moving on to our next contestants. The game delay is so funny. It's like everybody having a good time, crickets for 10 seconds, and then it all cuts in. The delay is hilarious. Okay. All right. Next up, if we could have my boy, Shinoa Breka, and Galio Amethyst on the stage. Ooh, very interesting pairing here. We got a lot of blues, we got a lot of gold, we got a lot of white. Really fun. Oh boy, this is gonna be around. I know it for sure. This is, yeah, flora and fauna. This is gonna be hard. Oh boy. Okay. Very, very excited to see a cat man. No cat boys. We got a cat man over here. Really nice. Oh my gosh, the race looks awesome with this outfit. The smile is so cute. Let's see what you've got on. Star Captain hat, academics coat. Princess gloves, woodland warden breeches. Interesting, the woodland warden breeches. Oh, this is so good. Oh, this round is gonna be so hard. Okay. So, I love it, first of all. I think it looks great. I really like how you paired your dye colors together. The gloves are awesome. Really matches nicely. I like the little peak of fur that we got going on over there. The gold accents are awesome. I love how the gold, the black, and the white matches with the colors on the hat. Oh, the layering of this top piece is awesome. The little jabot, and I really like, you know, I was gonna say that the red feels a little bit out of place, like the red here, but if you look on the bottom, there is also a red crest down here, so that those details match together very nicely. The weapon matches very nicely. Very successful pairing on the weapon. And I like the little part of the weapon that doesn't match. Like there's like a little part that doesn't match with like this like shimmery color. When you have it down, your hand covers it, so it actually like works perfect. But even when you hold it up, it's really not that bad. It looks better held up than I thought it would. Very awesome. I really like really like an 80s anime, like a star, like a galaxy anime. You know what I mean. Words are escaping me. Any words that aren't fashion are escaping me. Really nice pairing. I feel like I don't even like have too much to say because it's just so good. All I can say is like it's really good. The pieces paired together are very nice. Like the boots and how they're looped over match the hat really nicely with the buttoning. Very, very militant in an amazing way. Yeah, it looks awesome. All right, let's move on now to Shanoa with another dark blue ensemble. Really like the headpiece paired with this. It's also kind of giving me like Hermes kind of vibes, another like kind of goddess, god kind of vibe. Look at your glamours. Wyvern skin. Nice pairings as well. Quite impressive with your dyeing skills. So I really like the balancing on this outfit. I think you really got it right with the... So, okay. I like how you balance this outfit. I like that you're really covered up and you just got like a little peak of leg showing, and then the arms are really like the showpiece. I think you really understood how to like achieve harmony with this and how much skin to show and like what kind of gauntlets and gloves to pair with this. I feel like the kind of more skimpy gauntlets and gloves that you have on really work well, and it doesn't make it feel overwhelming. I feel like if you would have put on like all-encompassing like arm pieces and arm guards and gloves, it would have not felt the same, but it really complements the long draping, the kind of like half body long draping of your torso piece, and then the wing circlet that you have on. Like I said, it feels very like Hermes, very Greek god kind of, and with the balancing of the arm pieces that you put on, you just like achieved it perfectly. So very good job there. Very, very nice. And then the silver all matches perfectly. You really got the tone of silver right. Even on your headpiece, really nice. And I really like how they're like on your hair, there's a little touch of purple. And then you have this dark lipstick and then the purpley magenta eyes that match with the gems on your outfit. Very, very nice job. Very nice attention to detail. A big, big fan of it. I feel like her outfit would pair well with a spear lance, in my opinion. I agree. I feel like that would be a great addition of a weapon as well. Really nice glam. Very good job. Oh, this is a hard round. All right, and then last up we have Galio Amethyst with a really, really nice glam. Oh boy, let's see what you've got on. Courtly lover's hairpin. Oh wait, let's look at your glams. There we go. A Reaper. This is nice for a Reaper. Nice pairings. Let's see. Really nice use of blue. This is a really beautiful top piece. So I feel like you get it, because I picked on a lot of people miscoloring their accessories, but I feel like you really got it. With the color of your accessory, it might not match the color of your body piece on the bows, on like the skirt piece or your sleeves or anything, but it does match your weapon. It matches the feathers on your weapon, and the light blue just balances it. Like, I couldn't imagine that being a dark blue. I feel like if it was a dark blue, it would throw it off and it would look kind of cheap. It would look a little amateur, but with the light blue, like, you knew when to step back, and I feel like that's really important. And you matched it to your weapon, which is obviously very nice looking. And then even your ring has little white and blue and gold accents, which really ties it in so perfectly. I'm really in love with this top piece. What is it? The Yue Yawata coat of aiming. Very nice, really nice coat. And then the gold on the pants matches great with the other gold. It kind of even like flows into the is this part of your belt? Let me see this. Is this part of your top piece, or is that... I see, so it's part of the pants. Really nice pairing there. Like, it just flows into each other so successfully that it literally looks like one solid piece. Really nice. And then you got a little light blue on the detailing here that matches the light blue up here. And then the beading, oh, it's so good. And then your eye color, your headband, the hair color. Such a amazing attention to detail. All of you had really great attention to detail. Guys, I don't know who to pick here. It is a really unique Reaper look. Oh my goodness. What are you guys thinking? This is really rough. It is really tough. Like, I don't want to eliminate any of you. Oh boy. I think Galio might tooth us all. It is a tough lineup. Chat saying Galio, tough round. I really like my boy Reaper for me. I'm gonna have to say... Oh man. Everybody looks so good. It is close. I think the official Clover ruling is, I feel really impressed by everybody. Oh man, it's actually really like nice pairing with like the two big guys and then like the slender in the middle. Very nice balance, just like on stage. This is a great look for everybody. I agree with Franco. Accessory was a tiebreaker. I'm gonna have to say that the attention for detail in Galio's garb, in his gear sets, in his glamour, really impressed me. So I think the round is gonna go to Galio. Thank you so much, Shanoa and my boy. You guys look so awesome as well. It was super tough. Thank you guys so much. And the round goes to Galio. Just like the different blues went together awesome. Like, you really, like, you had a vision here, and I respect that vision. Very nice job. All right. I love my boy. He looks like Marine from One Piece. It is a really awesome gear set. Everything looked awesome. Okay. Next up on the stage, if we can get Cog Uri, Kyrie Bellafiore, and Monochrome Dreams. OMG, Snowman Steve has a snow globe out. Oh, hell yeah. This is the vibe master of the competition. Hell yes. All right, I think that should give everybody time to get up. We got little stairs over here. There we go. All right. Very interesting glams here. I feel like it's like some rounds have like a little bit of a theme, and then some rounds kind of feel like just like the Wild West. This is one of those more Wild Westy kind of rounds. Okay. Okay. So let's take a look at Kyrie. So this is more of a more modern adventurer look. This is probably from like the Magitech jacket, yeah. Probably like a newer look. Very techy. With the addition of a housemaid bonnet, which is actually pretty fun. Like it actually like matches pretty nicely, especially with the red of the jacket matching with the red little detail over here. I just love headdresses. It does look really cute. Like I feel like without it, it wouldn't be the same. So I do respect your vision there. One nitpick that I do have is that the black of the headdress is not as deep as the black as the rest of the pieces. So I feel like that throws me off a little bit. I do like the piece and I do like your vision, but I think like the execution of the possibilities of the hue of black is a little bit lacking. Like it leaves a little bit left to desire, in my opinion. But it is really cute, the red of your shoes, and then like I like the colored stockings. I feel like that looks pretty nice. Like I like that you didn't give a bare leg. And then we have the stockings on. I feel like that helps a lot. I feel like the stockings does match with the headdress very nice. It is like a more relaxed and girlish Lightning. Lightning if she was a cat girl. Very cool. And I do like the color of your hair. I feel like it matches, it goes with the outfit nicely. Like it fits the vibe of the outfit very nicely. And then the black covered up gloves. It's like a very conservative yet also modern and fun outfit, and then the red of your eyes matches the outfit. Very nice job. Very nice job, Kyrie. All right, very nice to see some more modern fits here, some more modern inspo. Nice to see the wide range of things available in the game. All right, next up is Kaguri. Okay, so we have this weapon again, the same bird bow. Really cool weapon. Big fan of this weapon. Very nice weapon. All right, let's take a look at what you have on. Cape of Happiness. Fingerless leather gloves. And that's exactly what I was thinking. So I was going to say a lot of these pieces are very simple. Like, I think these are like a lot of pieces that like I could just go on like as a sprout. I can go on the market board, like the marketplace, and buy these pieces right now. And that really impressed me because looking at this, while it does look simple, the way that you dyed everything and paired together feels really elevated. And I feel like that's really impressive that you were able to take very simple things and put them together in such a way. Like, that's impressive to me personally. The orange is great. I love how the orange goes with the white of the aura horns and the accents on your face and the neck. Really nice addition. It matches the skin tone awesome. And then you have the orange eyeshadow. Looks really awesome. And then with the bow, I actually think it throws it off a little bit, but not actually at the same time. Like it kind of throws it off, but doesn't throw it off at the same time. I really like the green and the orange together and that kind of like naturey vibe. It has a very nice, like nature warrior kind of vibe to it, especially with the long, elegant cape here. I'm a big fan of the color choices that you chose. I'm really liking the orange and the hair. I also want to say the choice of hairstyle. I feel like it like ties all of this together. Like I feel like that is like the piece de resistance here, the dread hairstyle. Something about it just like changes the aura of everything going on. Like any other hairstyle I think would not have made this outfit so successful. So really nice there. I don't know if that was intentional or that's just a hairstyle that you had on, But yeah, huge respect for using a Realm Reborn pieces. Yeah, I think it looks awesome. The shoes look really great. It's not a controllable thing. I understand, like, the colors of the top of the shoes here do throw me off a little bit. But I am having major props and respect for the pieces that you worked with, and I think you did a good job with the constraints. And I will say that I do like how, like, the top of the boots are kind of torn, and that matches with, like, the torn elements on your cape. Very nice. Very nice. Good job. Good job, Kaguri. Okay. Ah, and the little white feathers over here that match nicely with the white of your aura tail. Okay. Let's move on now to Monochrome Dreams in a almost but not quite monochrome outfit. Let's see what you've got on. Interesting. Interesting pairings. These pants go with that top so nicely. I feel like the top feels like a little bit textured, like it has a good dimension. And like like not all pieces, not all glamours in 14 are made equal. Some of them have like this really good dimensionality to them, and some of them are more flat colored or flat textured. And I think like they're both really nice, but they need to be paired together very carefully. So I really like that you paid attention to the kind of texturing on the pants and matched it with this top, because I feel like the textures match each other the way that they should. And also the boots are a little bit dirty. Perfect. Like if those boots were clean, it would not work. But because they're a little bit dirty, the texturing matches absolutely perfectly. Really great attention to detail. And then you have the black gloves coming under. I do like that they are fingerless gloves. I feel like that works really well. The black here matches the black of your jabot. And then we got a little weapon accessory over here, which matches quite nicely with your cap. Very nice. The sleeves are a bit more bronze than everything else though, which is a little bit funky on this piece. But I think it's more of just like the piece's fault, because I feel like that bronze doesn't really match the buttons, which is a little bit funky. But I'm not gonna put that on you, because I do feel like it's kind of the piece's fault. Oh, the gloves do have these little black ribbons on them. That is super fun. It also matches the frills of your jabot. Really nice texturing. I would say like my takeaway from this one is just like that attention to detailing when it comes to texturing. Really like what you did there. And then the hat matches the weapon, like I said, and the buttons, and then even like it matches the color of the scissors on that little halter pouch on the top. Yeah, cute puffy sleeves. All right. This is a tough one. I think it's tough because as like, you know, we have no theme. I feel like all of you are dressed really differently. It's hard to pitch you against each other. But I will say, as I mentioned, I felt super impressed by Kaguri's ability to take really basic, like market board, readily available pieces and put them into something super awesome. So I think I'm gonna have to say that Kaguri will be continuing on to the next round. Really awesome. Really like the orange color pairing. A very striking color. Thank you, Kairi, and thank you, Monochrome Dreams, and thank you, Kaguri. Really nice glams. Good job, everybody. I really got to see like a different side of the game with these glams, so big props. Big enjoy. All right. How's everybody doing? Oh boy, we got even more people. All right. All right. How many people do we got? Oh, we're going. Okay, we're going. Okay. All right, if you guys are ready, if we can next get up M. Yerim, Arcana Soulbrant, and Farron Sinclair up on the stage. that bow is a lot, it can take away from the outfit. So my opinion on that bow is that because the outfit was very simple and because orange and green pair together so nicely, it can take away from the outfit. We'll get to you in a second. It can take away from the outfit, but in that situation, I think it added so much. Like whatever the outfit was missing in like flair, the weapon worked. It didn't overpower it, and it really complemented that ensemble. And I think that's why I had to give it that way. Okay. Take a little drink before I address the stage. Okay. All right, let's start off with Farron Sinclair. Well, already I think this is super badass. Holy crap. Very cool. Let's see what you've got on. A lot of people utilizing this collab, the pieces from this collab. Really nice pairings. Very nice job. Let's take a look. All right. Well, obviously that flare of purple looks awesome. Really nice black and silver combo. The hood looks great. Really great. Very, very rogue. Really impressive. I really like it. Like, I don't even know what to even say. Like, I just feel like just from looking at it, you can know that it's great. Great pairings. The silver, all of the metal accents match each other. Everything looks weathered in the same way. The black of the hood is a little bit different from the black of the outfit, but it doesn't bother me that much because I feel like the black on this cape back here, I don't really know what it looks like, you know, like it could just be a lighting thing, but even now, like, no, it matches. Does that go together or are they separate? I don't think so. I think that that's part of the set piece. Really nice because the black of this matches the black of this little scarf trailing down over here. And I think that fixes the problem with this outfit. So therefore, there aren't really any problems. Really nice job. That little pop of purple looks great. Really nice job, Farron. All right. I feel like this is a really funny pairing of people next to each other. Next up, we have Arcana. There we go. I said it right the 50 millionth time. I finally got it right. All right, well, we've got an interesting glam over here. We got the chicken head. We got the falconer shirt, which is also a Realm Reborn piece, if I'm correct. Boarskin smithy gloves, hose of happiness, urban boots. Well, I really like how you paired the boots with the color of the chicken head. Really nice. Like, I feel like that pairing ties all of this together. Foghorn Leghorn, I love your work. It's a cosplay? Is this a cosplay? Am I missing the cosplay? Alan Adale from Robin Hood. Well, that's really interesting. I'm gonna need some context. Oh my goodness. That is a cosplay. That's hilarious. Are you also a bard? I hope that you're a bard. You are a bard. That's awesome. The chicken from Disney's Robin Hood. Yeah. I would have never clocked that by myself, but I totally see it. Thank you. Falconer shirt is heavenboard, relatively accessible to new players. Yeah. Really great job with simple pieces. I can't even tell that you would have ears with that hat on. That's great. So, like I was saying before, I feel like this is a really good prime example of that, how some pieces have texture and some of them are more flat. These pieces are more flat pieces, but they work really well for your usage. Really nice job. Really great cosplay. Color pairing and dyeing is super successful. You did a really nice job getting it right. And then the blue of your tail matches like the blue of the chicken. Yeah, it makes it 10 times better with the reference. Yeah. He can't type while he has the harp out. LOL. He's silenced. Oh, so great. And then the gloves match the color over here. Really nice dyeing. Nice weapon. Good job. These are cool pants. I like the little ring holding them together on the bottom over there. I quite like those pants. Very, very nice job. Very nice cosplay. All right. Next up, we have M. Yeren. Okay. Very cute. Very cute. Very cute. Okay, let's take a look at what you've got on. Princess Peach Corsage. Princess's Peach Corsage. Princess jackets, gloves, trousers. Okay, so we got some set stuff going on here. Great weapon. Weapon is obviously dyed to perfection and matches with your lavender. Very nice lavender theme. Or almost a full set. It's a really nice set though. I do think for your pants though, I do like they're kind of like this like dark purple. I think they're dyed black, but every piece is dyed a little bit different so that the black dye looks like a dark plum purple. I believe that they're dyed black. Is there any way for me to check how something is dyed? I don't think so. Okay, yes, dye number 2, lavender purple, but I think that's for the belt. So it is not purple dot colored, but it does appear a little bit purple. So I will say, like, it helps that it appears like a dark purple, but I do wish that it was like a cohesive black, or actually, I like that they're just different colors, but I will say I would have wanted the gloves to match the pants, and that feels like a little bit unbalanced to me. So I wish that like this color that popped up here popped up somewhere else if you were going to use these pants. So that does feel a little bit unbalanced, but I do really like the concept. I like how you pair like the feathers with the little flower details here, and then the butterflies in the weapon feel like it correlates with the flowers very nicely. I think that the earring that you have on is also really nice. I feel like there's a little bit of purple in there. Yeah, a little bit of purple. I do wish that this was more like a gold color to tie in with the rest of the gold though. I will say that. And then I like the boots. I think they pair nicely with your vibe, but I don't like the way that they were dyed. I don't think that they, like the blue in it kind of throws it off a little bit. I think the vibes work, but the colors don't. I will say that the white matches pretty okay with the white in the flowers, but the blue rimming here, it does kind of match the weapon, but for me, it's not enough. Like, I feel like the weapon is kind of like the set piece here. Like, that's like the focal point. It has like a little bit of different colors. Like, the weapon is purple, which connects to the rest of the outfit, and then that's the highlight colors. And because of that, the boots can't be the highlight because the weapon is already the highlight. So because of that, I feel like the boots lack a little bit of cohesion to everything else. I see why you did it and like why it could work, but it did miss the mark just a little bit. But it, like, you know, from afar, like, it looks great. It's just like a little bit of a nitpick on like the coloring and the focal point of the outfit. But I really like your concept. I like how you chose black hair, black ears for everything. Looks really awesome. All right. Well, I feel like it's a little hard to pit our Robin Hood chicken against everybody else. I really enjoyed it, but it's very difficult to judge you against everybody else. But it was a great example of what is possible in the game. Like, that's really exciting that you can just like freaking cosplay. Like, I haven't even like considered those possibilities of just like doing like freaky random stuff. So that was awesome. Oh boy. Well, we got 2 purples on the 2 sides. This is like our purple round, our lavender round. Digging the purple butterflies. They are awesome. A cosplay category in the future could be really fun. That's a great point. It's really hard to like judge cosplays against everything else. I feel like maybe like at our next competition, if we have like an end section where it's like cosplays, that'd be awesome. You will absolutely run into Chicken Suit and Snowman in your super serious dungeons. I hope I do. All right, so I think that this round, I believe that this round is going to go to Farron. I was really impressed with your pairing, the metal pairing, the dyeing, the little purple accent. Looks awesome, really appeals to my sensibilities. Everybody did a really awesome job, but Farron super impressed me and made me excited. Like that's the kind of glam that I would want to do in the future as well. A viper, interesting. All right. Thank you very much. Let's make some room for the next round. Okay. All right. Next up, if we can get Cheska Rudger, Cat Loaf, and Zelfie Solnir on the stage. Ooh, interesting. That's a perfect pose. It's Doll from Bloodborne. We got some girlies. Who are we missing? We got Cat Loaf. We got Cheska. Zelfie Solnir, are you here, Zelfie? Let's wait a little bit for Zelfie. If Zelfie does not pop up, we will be choosing a fill-in waitlister to join us. Zelfie, we got a Zelfie. Is Zelfie here? Think we might be missing Zelfie. Okay. If we can get... Okay, our fill-in for Zelfie is going to be... Aisley Chromeheart? Is Aisley Chromeheart here? Can we get Aisley Chromeheart to the stage? All right. Oh my gosh. Aisley was the perfect person to have come up here. Oh my gosh. This is like fate. This is super fate. Wow. This is very evenly matched. This is a great, and I really like your little bunny. That's perfect. Oh goodness, we got the girlies. This is the girly round. This is like the pop idol girly round. Okay. Let's take a look at Aisley first. So I think this is like the Drindle shop set, which I'm a big fan of. Very big fan of that one. Yes, it is. Dirndl, sorry. The Drindle, I always say Drindle. Dirndl. Frontier ribbon. Okay. Very cutely paired. We got blue earrings on. Pop Idol versus Barbie versus Hunter's Dream Doll. This is like the doll round. Really cute. Super cute hair piece. Very nice black. I really like the hair that you chose. Very girly. I feel like being a cat girl for this is like being a Makote is like perfect for this outfit. I will even say like the bust size of your character. On point. I feel like it's integral to mention. Good choice. The colors, like the dyeing is very successful. All of the colors match really nicely. Sometimes like, you know, you dye a piece and it doesn't exactly come out the way that you expected it to. So you have to like swap it for another piece. So I feel like you chose pieces that dyed properly. And I appreciate that. The white of the blouse peeking up over here matches the white of the socks. The shoes are so cute. Very nice. The bracelets match. Very, very cute. Very girly. I like your little bunny. Really great addition. Really, really great job, Aisley. Okay. Oh, so cute. All right, next up we got Cat Loaf. Really beautiful. Let's see what you've got on. I think that this is the Vieira standard piece, which I am a huge fan of. I think that, like, you know, sometimes I even feel a little hesitant to put like the default race clothes in a glam, but I feel like the Vieira one is so good that I will like never be embarrassed to like use like a basic glam and use that one because it's just so good. It dyes so beautiful. It always looks so awesome. I love it. Like, this is such a cute, like, ladylike Vieira. You're like a Vieira pink princess. All right. The chain looks amazing. Great headpiece, great necklace. Great armlets. It matches the cuffing of the Vieira piece so well. Look at that. That's just like perfect pairing. And I do like I was talking about texturing. This top piece, like the Vieira piece, it's not overly textured. The skirt, not overly textured. It matches well. Like the flatness goes together really nicely. And then we got the sandals, really nice. The pink is all dyed really nicely. I like the accent of the light pink on top. It serves as a really nice pop, and it matches with your hair pretty perfectly. The pink in your hair is awesome. The circlet is great. The pink eyeshadow. The pink eyeshadow leaves a little bit to be desired. It is a little bit of a more cool tone pink, while everything else is a little bit more of a baby. But I'll let it go. But it is something that stands out to me when I look at the glam, is like, that's a little bit wrong. Like, it feels a little bit wrong. But I can understand why you made that choice. Weapon, obviously, flows perfectly. And then the little turquoise accent on the weapon is a really fitting accent. Like, it matches with the pink very nicely. Doesn't feel out of place at all. Really nice and successful glam. The little tips on the ears, super cute. Super cute. Very nice. All right, and I would say that I didn't point out that your weapon is gold and the rest of everything else is silver, but I think it works. Like, it just works. Like, it doesn't look like a problem to me. Maybe that's just my own personal taste, but it does not really feel like a problem. It feels like the weapon feels like a perfect accent. Sometimes a simpler outfit, like we saw earlier with the, who was it? With the, I think it was Kaguri with the orange outfit, if I'm correct. With the accent weapon, like sometimes the weapon just works perfectly as an accent. I feel like with the weapon sheath, it looks better. I like it both ways, but it does really like stand out like this. Like this feels like a set. Like looking at this feels like it all complements each other perfectly. And then last over here, we got the Hunter's Dream doll with Cheska Rudger. I'm actually not sure if this is your intention, but that's exactly what I'm seeing and I love it. I think it looks so good. All right, let's see what you've got on. Nice pairing. Really nice pairing. It really looks like a set, even though it's not. We got the little grimoire on the side, the nice red, scarlet red pairing in with the little capelet. Perfect posing. Would you look at that? That's freaking perfect. Look at the girlies, man. Beautiful umbrella. The black accents are really dainty. Fit in with the outfit really nicely. I really like the pop of your grimoire. Like I said, the book is really nice. The shoes have a little bit of texturing on them as well, which goes nice with the texturing on the umbrella. Really awesome. You don't want to make this girl angry. The coloring on the weapon. The book reading, awesome. The coloring on the weapon matches the gears and the bronze accents. Really nice. The hat matching, really cute. The round glasses, the earrings also in a red. Like they're very like vintage looking earrings, which I also appreciate. Like very, really like, you know, 20s, 30s, 40s. Super cute. Very academic. Love the short hair. Really works for those 20s vibes. This is a tough round. Enola Holmes. I love a good academic looking glam. Me too. Yeah, the book does work really, really well. And I feel like this one has really great storytelling. I really appreciate the storytelling that you implemented in this glam. I feel like your character like really feels like Cheska feels like a character. Like I could make a story around her, and I really like that. All right, it's hard to pit the girlies together, but I guess fashion is a girl eat girl world. That's just your fate. Super cute. Yes, pink aura. We love it. Really nice. Oh, the aura on the weapon just like complements. That's why I was saying I like the weapon unsheathed as well, because the aura, the pink aura, serves the outfit really nicely. And it shows off the accents really nice as well. I generally do not like that wrap skirt, but this makes it work really well. I agree. Like, it looks like a set, you know? Okay, so... I'm gonna have to say... Man, this is a great round. I'm gonna have to say I think I'm gonna give the round to Cheska. I really like the story we were able to make around your character. I really like your pose. It really complements your character really nicely. Everybody else looks so amazing. Thank you guys so much. Really great round. Really like this one. It was nice to see like very like simple pieces put together in something really successful. Everybody looks great. Hey! And let's get a little round of applause for Sleeves Dwarf Rabbit, our little stage pet. Okay. It was super close, yeah. Alright, let's see who is up next. Next up, we are going to have... Cabin Croco, Myrna Niemi, and Kyrie Bellafiore. If you guys could join us on the stage for the next round. Oh, was that a repeat? Oh, was Kyrie in the last round? Is that a repeat? Is that a different Kyrie? Let me check that. Oh, I think we do have a repeat. I think Kyrie was in already. I think we can confirm that. Okay. My bad. Let me change the bracket. Okay, we have Myrna Niemi. Okay, Cabin Croco. Is Cabin Croco here? If not, we will take somebody from the waitlist. I also remember Kyrie. I just couldn't be sure if it was just like someone with the same name. Okay, I believe that Cabin Croco is not here, so joining Myrna, if we can have Nisa Kai. Nisa Kai, if you're here, please join us on stage. And then to replace Cabin Croco, if we can get Keiko Agane. Is Keiko with us? If you are here, Keiko, join us on the stage. All right. We got Myrna, we got Nisa, and we got Keiko. Interesting round. They feel very fairly matched. Okay, let's start off with Myrna. Let's see what we've got here. A fellow dragoon. Props. Big fan of hat feathers. I'm a hat feather fan. Whoa. That is awesome. The way that you dyed and covered up the skirt, the Valentine's skirt. I also have this skirt from the event, my little Sprout Glamour armoire, and I could not even tell looking at that's what you use. That is a very impressive usage and dyeing ability. Really nice show of your skills. Really nice pairing between the metals on the gold, the silvers on your weapon, on your sabatons, and on your greaves. Really nice pairing, and then the little gorget, the chest piece. Nice pairing. I like the pattern on your sleeves, and then matching with the Valentine's skirt. Nice job. Nice greens. So I'm really liking everything going on the bottom half. But the hat throws me off. I love the concept of the hat. The concept of the hat is perfect, but the execution of how it actually plays out doesn't satisfy me entirely. The blue on the rimming, I wish it would like match this blue, or maybe if it was red and then the feather maybe matched like the sash scarf over here. Like if the feather was like a light green or a pink that tied in the accents, because these kind of like more oriental accents on the scarf and the jacket are throwing it off a little bit and not really matching with like the conquistador elements up over here. So I like the fit of the piece and I love the piece, but that detailing, you have to like pay attention to it. And I feel like it wasn't reflected very well. Can't dye it, it bothers me too. Yeah. I feel like it wasn't reflected well in the hat piece. So I love the concept, but unfortunately I don't think it like played out exactly as I, or like either of us would have desired. So it does leave a little bit to be desired, especially like the red not really exactly matching this red. It is a bit of a bummer. It's a great hat piece. I've seen it used before. I love it, but I don't think it worked perfectly here. But I see your vision, and I really like the vision. And then the red matching with the weapon. Really nice job. Nice job with the texturing and the weathering. Good job. Good attention there. But I do think that the color combos could use a little bit extra work. Okay, next up is Nisa Kai. Kai? There we go. All right, let me... I don't know if you guys saw it, but like 15 seconds ago, I like jammed my thumb into my glasses and got a print on them. So let me clean them off so I can see properly. All right, that should be effective. All right, I can see again. Let's go. Okay. Let's see what you've got on. Interesting. Mix of different kind of like a more modern piece with a more fantasy piece. The bunny chief tights. Love to see those. Adds a little bit of sexiness here. Love these boots here. Very nice. Texturing is a nice pairing. All right, let's see. So the two gloves are slightly different. I like that. I think it adds to like the whimsicalness of this outfit. And then you got a little crow. I don't know how I didn't see that. I feel like I just didn't process it. He blended in so nicely. Oh, that's awesome. And then this little earring up here adds a little edge. I feel like the edge of the crow and the earring and then like the more modern rings and hand pieces adds like a little bit of like a edgy gothicness to this outfit that I'm really appreciating. And also like the fishnet stockings also adds to that vibe. Very whimsical with your weapon as well. It's also like a little bit like, it reminds me a little bit of Expedition 33 uniforms a bit, even with the weapon. It's kind of like Ciel with her cards. That's what it's kind of reminding me of. It's like a edgy fantasy dark academia. Yes, Ninja Prawn, it's a really good word. It is very like a little bit like very little. It is a bit like Expedition 33's uniforms. That's how it reminds me of. It's like a little bit militant in uniform, but also whimsical and has a lot of nice like unique accent pieces. Really nice. Really liking the crow. The hair that you chose is also really nice. There's like a good balance on the piece. Like the earring is on this side only, and then it matches up with the beading trellising hair pieces over here. So there's a nice like weight to the outfit, weighted very nicely. All of your metals are matching really nicely. The accent of the turquoise beads feels like it fits with the blue of the rest of everything else. Like that is a good accent color because there aren't other accent colors fighting for attention here. So that's why I think it's so darn successful. Very nice job. I like the bow on the back over here. Really nice collar piece. I'm assuming that collar is attached to the glam. All right, Really good, good job, Nisa. Really, really enjoy it. Okay, Keiko. We got a nice little, like, little claymore over here. Really nice. I love a good Dolly Princess claymore user. All right. Really cool. Let me get a moment to absorb all of this. I'm really liking the matching dyes. The weapon dye with the tunic dye, the dress dye. Really nice. The robe of healing paired with the greatsword is like such an awesome thing. It has very much just like princess warrior vibes, and I really like that you piece together those two different concepts together. Really successful. I like your vision. The dyes match really nicely. I think we saw this weapon before as well. It looks really different in your piece, and I like how you did it. The browns are really nice browns. I like how the brown of the belt matches the gloves. Really nice job. It feels like it flows together really nicely. Nice hairstyle. Got some red on the sword, red accents. Okay. So I will say my one nitpick are the earrings. So I see what you did here. You paired the earrings with the red accents on the sword and then with the color of your eyes. And then I think this laurel piece on your head has a little bit of red on it if I'm seeing it properly. I think it has a little bit of red on it. So I can't say I'm a fan of the red. I feel like it's... okay, here's where I think it looks... I swapped the earrings as I was in the crowd. I think what happened with the earrings, I think I'm mistaken. I think the earrings are fine. I think what's going wrong here is actually the color of the aura horns not exactly matching and meshing well with this color of red. And I think that's what's throwing me off. So I think that like the glam is actually fine, but the way that it's interacting with like the bluish dark black, like the midnight blue, isn't working for me. And I do like the addition of like the laurel piece over here, like the floral viney headpiece, but it does also kind of feel like a little bit off theme. Like I get what you were going for. I'm just not sure if I think it works perfectly. But I also think that the green and the red are fighting with the color of your horns. It's a great glam, but I think that's what's throwing me off. Like I can't decide why it's wrong, because I think like in theory it's good, but something is like a little funky. That pet piece works really well with the aura since you can't see the weird berry accent. Like, yeah, you can kind of like see it peeking over here, but the horns are doing a really nice job of hiding it. Like here, doesn't that look really, like, that looks pretty slay when you can't see the earrings. So I think like the drab darkness of your natural horn colorings is fighting with the red, and that throws it off. But like, this is awesome. This is cohesive. The earrings, they struggle. But I love the glam. I love the colors. I love the tans, the dark, like the yellowy, like off-white whites that you used. Really sick. Really love it. All right. A hard round. Definitely a hard round. Let me think on this one. What are you guys thinking? You think so? It's a hard round. Ah, the feather writing on the pad works so well with a feather in your hat. You're like you're like a conquistador writing in his journal about how he massacred the population. Yeah, they all have pros and cons. I agree. It is. It's a difficult round. I feel like I have to go with what my heart is telling me. And my heart is telling me to go with Keiko. And I know that I just like shat on your glam and was like picking out all the problems with it. But when I look at it, especially like when I covered like the earrings, but even like with the earrings, like even from this angle, I just like your concept. Like it really speaks to me. I think you've been really creative. I think you had a vision. I like your dyeing. Everybody here was really great glams. But something like my heart just calls me to this glam. Just like, you know, everybody was good, but if I had to pick like a defining factor between them, this one called out to me personally. So the round goes to Keiko. Thank you very much, Nysa and Myrna. Really great glams. Really appreciate it what you brought to the table. All right. If we could vacate the stage for the next round of contestants. Okay. Next up, if we can get Query Lynn, Freebird, and Neon Soulstar to the stage. I think we're missing Freebird. There we go. That's a great glam to match your name. All right, let me hydrate. All right, let the yapping commence. All right, let's start off with Curie. I think Query. Query is cute, but I think it's Curie. Curie. Let's go with Curie. Okay. Very Curie. Okay. Very interesting. Let's see what you've got on. Gambeson of casting. Interesting combination. You really made those boots in the top, the gambeson, match so nicely. Very impressive. The colors are awesome. Like your choice of dyeing is really great. I love that you decided to choose a lighter shade of like a greenish turquoise for the hair instead of going full blown the same color. Very similar to what we saw earlier with like the feather dye on the headpiece that was lighter than the rest of the outfit. I feel like you really got it there. Really nice and successful. Really like good attention to detail and like a very good like sense. Like you really have a sense when it came to making this. Nice gray accents everywhere. Very cohesive. Nicely dyed over here as well. The colors of the black hue match the black in the rest of the outfit. We got some cute earrings in a similar color with the silver. Very nice. And then we have a little bit like a bronze-ish gold chain on the top piece. And over here as well. And then it matches up on the legs. Big fan of that cohesion. Really nice glam. Very nice job. Really cohesive. We got some rings on as well. Also dyed turquoise to match. Really great attention. Really great sense. Really good job, Query. Curie? Curie. All right, next up is Freebird. First of all, I just want to mention that the face tattoo of the little nose bridge slit piece is really, really nice. I love how the orange matches with the feathers in your earrings or in your hair. I think those are earrings. Yes, really cool earrings. Love those earrings. I don't know if you... So your name is Freebird. I don't know if you know about the shoe brand Freebird, but your boots are literally like a pair of boots out of Freebird's catalog, which is really awesome. And all the feathers, you match like the Freebird brand so much. Like it's just actually like kind of perfect. So it's kind of funny that that's your name. I also really like the moles that you have on. Really adds to it. Really cute piece over here. Unintentional matching. Yes, that's really awesome though. You should look into that. And I really like the lacing on the boots, how the brown lacing matches your cape and your little cropped vest. Really nice. Really good, like hardy, rustic, Western boho kind of fit. Is this the Clive top? Is this the Clive Rossfield top? I think it is. Yeah, I would recognize that top anywhere. Really good recolor of that. Like, at first I didn't catch it, and then I was like, wait a minute, something is crazy here. That's an awesome recolor of this top. Really great job. You really made it your own. The orange pairs with that brown, really nice. The laces are really nice. Really cool set. Awesome job. Big fan of it. Good job, Freebird. All right. And then next up, we have Neon Soulstar. Really different kind of glam here. And I'm kind of a fan of it. It's really rocking. I really like the hair that you chose. Really works with this. Really awesome. I like the sleek, straight, pushed back hair. I feel like with a hairstyle that goes behind your shoulders, it highlights the outfit really well. And I feel like the collarbones and like that upper chest area is a really big highlight of the outfit and like the composition of it. So I really like the hairstyle that you chose for this one. I feel like it's perfect for what you wanted to get across. Very Final Fantasy party member-esque. I agree. This is a really like Celeste inspired outfit. It really reminds me of like Final Fantasy IV and Final Fantasy VI. Really appeals to my taste. Really good job. Let's look at what you have on. I think we've seen this hairpin before. Really nice hairpin. Nice pairings. Let's take a look. I really like how the red matches the red over here on the little feathery tassel accents on your shorts. Good dyeing, good use of dyeing. The red is a really close dye. The white over here is matching. It is a little bit different. Like this is a little bit of a cooler white and this is a little bit of a warmer white. But I will give allowances because I feel like these little tassels over here match this white a bit better. And that ties it together, so that makes it okay for me. And because these are like little accent ties, and this is also an accent on the shorts, that makes it okay. It would be a little wonky without those pieces, but with those pieces there, it makes it absolutely okay in my book. One thing that does feel a little bit funky, actually, you know what? Maybe it's not that bad, because I'm seeing the gloves now. I was gonna say the strap on your leg feels a little bit like the really a little bit stark, but then it matches the black under the gloves and they are in close proximity. I think what would have maybe balanced this for me is maybe like a necklace, like a choker necklace, also in a dark blackish blue color. And that would have made it feel a little bit more balanced because I feel very light on top. And then as we go down, the design starts to get heavy. It gets like visually heavy with colors. So because we're lacking that little bit of heaviness on the top, it does feel like slightly drawn downwards. But I do understand why you wanted the accent, like the open neck. Can't wear one with that top? Oh, damn. I see. Okay, I see. You can't wear necklaces with this top for some reason? I see. That is such a bummer. Okay, so I feel like you would have put something there if you could. I think that you also see what I'm saying. But I do really love this outfit. It's so cute. Like I said, so Final Fantasy VI, so Terra, so Celeste. The hairpin pairs really nicely. Also the red earring and the hair clip is really cute. The red earring also pairs with everything else. Boots are really nice. I will say I'm not a fan of how much darker the boots are than the shorts, but I do understand why you did it, because if you did that, it would have been so light. Like the shoes would have been really light, but if you made the shorts darker, the shorts would have been really dark if they're even dyeable. But I still like it. I still like your concept. I feel like there are like nitpicks that I can make. Also the ties in the back. They're super pixely. That's hilarious. They're just like went all out for the piece. And then when you get to the back, it's just like, nobody's going to look in the back. How would they know? Who's going to see that? It's going to be covered. They're literally just pixels. That's pretty funny. But I do like that matches as well. That's a really nice detail. Really nice detailed piece. So I like your concept. It is very technical. It's a really technically nice piece. And I feel like it reminds me so much of Amano's artwork. And I love it because of that. The low poly lacing. The horror. All right. Tough round. We got a lot of like technical outfits going on here. What are we thinking, chat? I feel like this is a hard one. I do like the boots, and I like how the top of the boots match the light portion of the shorts, and I feel like that saves the boots. Great ensemble, great pose, by the way. Like, this is the perfect pose for this look. It's very, like I said, Celeste. Like, really nice. What are you guys thinking? Uh-oh, everybody's disagreeing. Everybody has a different favorite. That's what I think it's, like, so... like, a really, like, evenly matched thing. Like, everybody has a different favorite. This is really difficult. Oh, man. And the weapon as well on Neon, like that, the rapier. Oh, looks really great. Big fan of that. Oh, this is so hard. We're getting a lot of free birds and a lot of neons. The Hermes vibe that Curie's got going on, I do as well. I like Query so much. Like different dress spheres for the same protagonist. Yeah. They really do feel like a set together. Like they feel like they could be part of the same game. I feel like all of these, I feel like characters in the same game together. This is so freaking hard. Oh my goodness, don't force me to pick. Oh goodness. I feel like this one is so evenly matched. Like honestly, I would freaking like all of these. Oh my goodness. Do you think that we should do a poll for this one? Because like, I want to pick all of the winners myself, but honestly, like I would pass all of these people. But the problem is that I can't. So let's do a poll. Let's do a poll. Let me figure out how to... Let me set the poll up. 1 second. Okay, start a poll. We're gonna be... Curie. We're gonna get Freebird. And we're gonna get Neon. We got a poll up on YouTube. I apologize to my Twitch friends. I have no idea how to do a poll on Twitch. I have no idea. Forgive me. All right, how's it looking? All right. Get a little more, 53 votes. Let's keep going. 54 votes. With 55, we'll decide. 57 votes. Oh. 60 votes. All right. I think with 60 votes, we'll make our decision. I'm gonna say I was also thinking that I was gonna go in the same direction as the poll. And our winner for this round is Freebird. I was also gonna go with that decision, so I think you guys also just kind of like backed up what I was thinking as well. I really like everybody else's glams, but Freebird just like, I gotta give it to the Clive piece. Like, come on. We got the Clive piece going on over here. Obvious winner. But I just really like the pop of orange here. It went with the brown perfect. Texture is amazing. The brown lacing on the boots looks great. I think Curie and Neon both did amazing jobs. Really big fans of them. I genuinely would have passed all of you. So great job, everybody. And thank you so much. Super tough one, yeah. All right. If we can clear the stage so we can get our next set of contestants. All right, next up, if we can get Strider Zra, Beetle Shimmer, and Pippa Cheesy up on the stage. All right, we got Pippa Cheesy. Do we have Strider's Raw and Beetle Shimmer? All right, if we don't get Beetle Shimmer and Pippa in the next little bit, we will be choosing some more waitlisters. Just to let you guys know, this is the... we got Carbuncle, but... This is our contestant. We got Carbuncle and Pippa. What do we think? All right, so we are going to be picking 2 waitlisters for our 2 spots, open spots. If we can get Baldig Schreierbinstern. I butchered that completely. I hope you can understand me. Baldig, if you're here. Oh yeah. We got Mr. X up on the screen. All right, and if we can get Xander Lupin up on the stage. This will be the final round of round 1 of bracket 1. This will be our last contestants, our last unique contestants before we get to round 2. All right, Xander, we got a bunch of black going on here. Very cool. Okay. Let's look at Baldig first. All good. Took me a year to learn row. We got Mr. X over here. Very cool. Very awesome. Very modern, yet also adventure-like. I'm quite a big fan of this. Let's see what your glams you got on. The Falconer bottoms again. I do like that we have like a more plain bottom. I think it matches pretty nicely. Like sometimes something textured goes well, but sometimes something plain goes well as well. Very like biker, like a fantasy biker. I feel like that's the vibe going on over here. Also with the shoes, very nice. Like I said, like a nice mix of adventure and a nice mix of modern at the same time. Good silver accents. I will say the weapon throws me off a bit. I do like that the jacket and the pants are not as a rich black as the weapon, but the strap details, the buckle details is the same dark black as the weapon. But what I think is getting me is maybe the face detailing. Because the weapon is kind of like glowy and fiery, it does have like a little bit of like an orangey red, and the face is more of like a stark scarlet Clive Rossfield kind of red, and I feel like that takes me out of it a little bit, and that makes the flow a little funky. So I probably would have... I do like it though. Like it is a great accessory. It's a great accent, and I get why you did it. Like it looks badass as hell. But something is thrown off a bit. Like if I were to like take away the weapon, like in my viewpoint, it like flows a bit differently. But I'm also loving like the 10-gallon cowboy hat. Yeah, I agree. Haven't seen it in this newer lighting. Yeah, it is a little funky, and I do say like the stage lights make the lighting a little bit stark. But overall, a really great glam. I like the biker Mr. X kind of vibes. The flow is kind of funky. Sounds like a compliment to me. I mean, yeah. All right, we got another kind of black and red outfit going on over here. We have Xander Lupin, kind of like a masquerade magician kind of vibe going on over here. Quite interesting, especially with the weapon effects. So we saw this mask earlier. Interesting dye of it. Butler. Very like Butler, almost kind of like Black Butler demon vibes going on. I will say, which I think you can probably already guess, the red gloves throw me off. I understand why you went for the red gloves, but the red doesn't exactly match the red. Like this is like a very stark red, and this is more of like a subtle red. And because the gloves that you have on are a non-textured piece, they look really flat. And the texturing of the gloves doesn't exactly match the texturing of the rest of the pieces that you have going on here. And because of that, it's a great accent, and I get what you were going for, but I think that that piece is not the right glove for it. And if you were to use those gloves, I probably would have made them like white or black to match the mask instead, or maybe like a metallic gold to match the accents. I'm not really sure, but that red is not doing it for me. Persona reference. Oh, I suppose so. It is another cosplay, huh? I was so locked into the fashion that I'm not even seeing the cosplays. They're red for the cosplays. Oh no. Did I just do Persona slander? I'm not even realizing this was a Persona cosplay, but you're absolutely right. I see what you're saying now. They're red for the cosplay. Okay. You know what? Fair enough. I see it. I feel like we should have a battle of the cosplays. If we have a third cosplay here, we should have like Chicken Man, Persona Man, and the third cosplay go up against each other. I feel like that would look good. That would look good. That would be good. A darker red would be nicer. That's what I'm saying. But I suppose it is cosplay accurate. I have a lightning cosplay. Well, we got it. We got to get in here. If we can get lightning cosplay here, we should have a cosplay round. Okay. Well, on cosplay terms, I see what you're doing a little bit differently now. Sounds like a future event. Yeah, we got to have a cosplay contest. Okay, I see. So you're okay. So lightning is Farron. Ah, makes sense. I can see that you like lightning. Okay, in the future, my cosplayers, you will be back because we will do a future cosplay competition with just cosplays, and I hope to see Persona and Chicken and Lightning there again. Very nice job. Overall, besides my little nitpick on your cosplay, I do like how you paired together the gold accents on the shoes, on the pants, and then a little bit over here. Nice job. But on a glamour standpoint, those are still my nitpicks. But on a cosplay standpoint, good job. All right, and then our very last contestant for the first bracket round is Pippa Cheesy. All right, Pippa, let's see what you've got going on. A summoner. Interesting pairings. All right. So my first little nitpick is I don't like the brown on the shoes. So up here we have like a little bit red accenting on the book. We have a little red accenting on your greaves and on your gloves, not on your greaves, sorry. And it looks nice with like this blue over here and like the gray and the black, but then the brown on the boots and the legs throws me off. The shoes, I wish they were dyed a little bit closer to this scarlet red. I feel like it would have worked better. I understand why you did the shoes brown because it matches with this brown, but it feels like this top half and this bottom half are part of two different outfits. I do like your concepts. I really like this top piece. The metal accents are great, and I love how you paired the metal accents with the little subtle metal accents on the legs. But I feel like there's so much metallic going on the top, and then as we get down, it kind of goes away. I think maybe if you put like more metallic shoes on, it would have balanced a little bit better. Those browns are undyeable, unfortunately. Yeah, that's what I thought as well. I think that maybe like just these pants are like these like leg pieces are just not right for this glam. I see why you paired it, but I think that they are like a little bit flawed for this top piece. And I see why you did the shoes. I like the cut openings on the legs, little cut openings on the shoes, and then cut openings on the torso. It pairs together really nicely. Can you change your pose so that I can see like your torso? There we go. So that serves it a lot better. Like I feel like when you can actually see these cuts, it makes a lot more sense for the crisscrossing on the legs and the crisscrossing on the feet. And I like that you carried over that motif. So I really like your creativity there and like the range of your thought. But I do think that because of the coloring, while the motif carried over, the coloring kind of harmed it. Maybe what I could have said if like the gloves were dyeable, I would have changed the red to match this brown. But I'm not sure if they're dyeable. I think that might have helped it. But I do see what you're doing here, and I still really like it, and I think it looks awesome. But I do think it's held back a little bit by those like little differences that could have, you know, made it better. All right. This is another tricky round. I feel like everybody I had like little nitpicks for. So I feel like there's not really like a clear choice for me here. I think I'm gonna have to go with Baldeg. I think Baldeg wins this round. I'm really liking the Mr. X vibes. I'm really vibing with it. And I think that, you know, my nitpicks for you were just like a little bit more subtle. Like, or like uncontrollable. Yeah! Isn't the champagne pop like a paid emote? I think that's crazy. Like, it's an item. You're crazy for that. Very awesome, Valdeg. Yeah! That costume looks perfect with that emote. Yeah, I agree. I think chat feels the same way about Valdeg. Very nice job. I have 850 of them. That was super menacing how you approached me with your weapon unsheathed. That was pretty funny. All right, that is our first round down. Thank you, everybody. Awesome. Okay, we got lightning over here. Holy crap. Wow. Great lightning, the lightning garb. Okay, we will now be commencing to round number 2. Let's do like let's have a little clap for everybody so far. Yay! Congratulations, everybody, for making it to round 2. Okay. Before we start round 2, I'm gonna take a little pee break. I'll be right back. My hydration has turned into piss. So I'm gonna take a little 2-minute break. Everybody can take a little break to collect themselves. And I will be right back in 50 seconds. Everybody go take a drink of water. Everybody take a little break. Congratulate yourself for the glams. And I will be right back. All right, we are back. I don't think I broke my record for the shortest pee break, but I think it's up there. Okay. Are y'all ready to commence? Yeah, we got a freaking Power Ranger in the audience. Okay. I am going to take our first round winners and I'm going to put everybody's name out on the screen here just for a little while so everybody can just have a little refresher about who is continuing on. Just in case we forgot. Just get that up. Okay, so it looks like we had one dropout from last round. I think somebody who won had to leave. I think we had a dropout from Kaguri. Oh, what a bummer. I was a big fan of Kaguri. So what we're going to do for this round, if we have some audience members still here, send a tell to Cherek, letting him know if you didn't participate and you would still like to participate. We're going to take a crazy wild card pick from the audience for another participant. So send a tell to Cherek saying Clover if you still want to participate, and we will pick from random another person to randomly be a wild card in the round. Okay. Here are our winners from last round who will be continuing on to this round. Just a little refresher. All right. I'm just gonna wait for a little tell from Cherek letting me know that we have our next contestants, and then we will continue once we have our fill-ins. Everybody looks so freaking cool. I'm so excited for this. This is gonna be really hard to pitch you guys up against each other. So I feel like I did a lot of analysis already, so I feel like this next round is going to be a little bit faster because it's less going to be analysis and it's more going to be picking between, which might actually be harder. I feel like it's going to be a bit of a struggle. You guys look so freaking cute. Look at that. Let me get a picture of y'all without me in it. Hold on. So freaking cute. You know what? We'll take a picture. We'll take a picture at the end as well, but we'll take a picture now. Let me hide my UI. Let's get a little group shot. Let me hide myself. Let me hide the text. Hell freaking yeah. Look at everybody. Look at your glams. A little clap for all of you. You all look amazing. Hell yeah. Let me get a little, let me emote on y'all. Let me do a little, yeah. Let's get a little emote. Let's get a little thumbnail, guys. Congratulate y'all. Yeah. What's a good emote? Let's do a little point. Hell yeah. Let's do one more. Let's do a little cheer. Yeah, that's a cute one. I like that one. Let me do it one more time. I think that's a perfect thumbnail. Yeah, hell yeah. One more zoomed in. What'd I do? I did cheer. All right. If everybody is ready. One more time. These are our names of our continuers. Okay. We have our fill-ins. I will be choosing a fill-in from random to compete in this next round when we need one. Okay. I'm going to take it off the screen and we are going to continue. Okay. Up over here. Okay. For our first round, can we have Arya La Animata, Lumia Lanatus, and Reggie Pendleton up on the stage? Oh boy. You guys are really fairly matched. This is crazy. Okay. Yeah, let's get a little round of applause for you guys' amazing glams. Very good job, everybody. Really happy to see you guys here. You all deserve to be standing here. All right. Okay. Let's see. I had all positive things to say about all these glams. I think, like, these are glams that I didn't have any nitpicks on them at all. I just absolutely loved everything that happened here. So I think this is really just going to be, like, a question of my tastes. All right, let's see. Love the pinks in this one. I still love the pinks in this one. The nitpick I did have for this one was the whites were not exactly the same on this and this white. So it is a little bit of a nitpick. I love the nerdy glasses. They're so freaking cute. Even though they are like feel a little bit mismatched because they're more of a modern piece, I actually think it's so freaking cute. Like it just like gives the vibes of the character. Like it changes her vibes and gives her a personality, which I really love. And the weapon is just awesome. Our little Lalafell. I think that this was I think you were our only Lalafell contestant, Lumia. I do not believe that there are any Lalafells here, even in the audience. I think you are our single Lalafell princess. Let's have a little hand for our Lalafell princess of the night. Very beautiful. And then we have Reggie over here. Really great showmanship. Thank you, Reggie. And Reggie, I loved yours when I saw it. It appealed to my sensibilities perfectly. So beautiful. Amazing color combinations. Great theming. I'm gonna have to say, I think I've made my decision. Commencing on to our third round will be Reggie Pendleton. I'm just such a big fan. I really love how you did the greens. I think it's really hard to take a vibrant color and successfully make an outfit out of it. But you took a super vibrant green. You weren't afraid. You took risks. You did something fun. You did something interesting. And I think you did a great job. Great attention to details, great pairing, great dyeing. You had a vision here and you executed it perfectly. So that is why Reggie will be continuing on to round 3. Thank you, Aria. Thank you, Lumia. And thank you, Reggie. Great job, guys. All right, if we can clear up the stage. Beautiful, Lumia. If we could clear up the stage so we can make room for our next 3 contestants. All right. Next up, if we can have Avero Arnault, Adeline Arnault, and Galio Amethyst on the stage. We have 2 Arnaults. Interesting. Oh, I got the last name wrong. Sorry, Adeline Caraman. I thought that was weird. My bad for butchering your name. Apologies, Adeline. All right. This is a freaking tough round 2. Oh my god, so hard to put winners up against each other. And we have the primary colors going on here. We got yellow, we got red, and we got blue. This is actually this is phenomenal. Are y'all seeing this? This is the most perfect pairing of glams next to each other that I could freaking imagine. Holy. This is insane. This is a freaking insane lineup. Wow. Like, I could even imagine you guys being like top 3. This is crazy. I don't even know how to make this decision. Wow. Very impressive. Oh boy, there are things that I've loved about all of you. Like, I feel like these are like 3 glams that like when I chose you guys, I freaking gushed about you guys. Like, I really... Serpents, Maelstroms, and Flames. Interesting. Pokemon Go teams, we got Instinct over here. We have, oh my god, what are the, Valor and Mystic. What do you guys play Pokemon Go? What's your teams? What team do you think I am? Because I have an obvious pick, I feel like. We got Team Valor, we got Team Mystic, and we got Team Instinct. Choose your starter. Instinct for the win, so freaking true. I'm an instinctor. Everybody makes fun of me. Instinct for Clover. Franco, so spot on. I am a team instinct. Everybody makes fun of me. Nobody likes freaking team instinct, but you know what? We're the best. If you're instinct, you're the best. All right. This is it. We got some instincts in the chat. Really nice. Okay. So rough. Okay. All right, we got Avril. I love yours. Such a great combination. The book is a great piece to have. You're such like a, you remind me of like a boho, late 30s, really cool woman. You know, are you guys getting that vibe too? Like, it's kind of like this like boho adventures, like older lady, super sexy and hot. And I really vibe with it, not gonna lie. Super vibey. All right, and then we have Adeline over here with this amazingly paired set. Awesome sense, awesome pairing, awesome texture pairing. Super successful, great hair, great details in the hair. So we got our team Valor. So rough. I'm just like, I don't know if you guys could tell, I'm just like freaking stalling for time so I can try and make a decision. This might have to be like a chat poll. We'll see. No one, all goers are welcome. Interesting. I don't know if we can do that. I don't know if we can do that. I feel like there's nothing more I even have to say about Galio's. It's so freaking good. Like, look at that. Look at the headpiece paired with the weapon behind it. Seamless. Freaking seamless. His hair is also feathered. Oh, it's so rough. Oh man. Rock, paper, scissors will decide. Yeah, this is like literally like a final three lineup. You guys are awesome. But I'm gonna have to pick. This is so crazy. This is, oh, the flowers, the begging. Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna do a poll for this one, but I'm not gonna promise. Okay, let me give you guys a prerequisite. I want to know what you guys are thinking, but I'm not gonna promise that I'm gonna choose the winner of the poll. I just want to see what you guys are thinking, but I'm not gonna let it sway my decision. I just need a little help. So I'm gonna do a poll on Twitch and I'm gonna do a poll on YouTube. And we're gonna decide that way. We're gonna do a yellow, red, and blue. All right. Poll is up on YouTube. Working on the Twitch poll. All right, cast your votes. All right, Twitch poll is up. So let's see. I'm curious if Twitch and YouTube are gonna agree or disagree. Let's see. We got 43 votes on YouTube. Poll is going on Twitch. Okay, so it looks like YouTube. Ooh, YouTube is really tied. Super tied between Adeline and Galio. While Twitch is going all the way Adeline. And then Avril and Galio are tied on Twitch. Ooh, Avril is making a little bit of a comeback. All right. Poll completed. Okay, it looks like on Twitch, Adeline won. And then on YouTube, we have a tie between Adeline and Galio. Very interesting. Okay. So I'm gonna say, in my own heart, In my own heart, I love Avril, but I don't think that I can give the round to Avril. I do think that Galio Glamour is so strong that the only thing that we can do is give the round to Galio. Congratulations, everybody. You freaking blew me away. You did an awesome job. Like, super, super great round. Really evenly matched. Perfect cast of glams here. Congratulations, Galio. You make it to the next round. Your attention to detail really blew me away. That was so tough. Oh my goodness. All right. Thank you guys so much. "100% the right choice." He got my vote from Adelaine. All right. Okay, next up, I'm going to be taking a random late entry to fill up this next spot. So this is going to be our wild card pick. This is going to be somebody who did not participate in round 1. This is going to be a brand new contestant. Let's see. Okay, from our fill-ins, we're going to get a random... Let's get it random... Let's get a random name picker up over here. I'm gonna insert your names. We have V. Wolfheart, Ordo Olthane, River Walker, Kyan Uzuka, and Nadre Vezha. Those are our fill-ins. We're gonna choose a random person now. Let's see. All right. The selected random viewer to enter into the contest is going to be Andre Vezha. If Andre Vezha could make it to the stage. And then alongside that, if we can have Farron Sinclair and Cheska Rudger on the stage. Oops, sorry, Andrew, not Andre. My apologies, my friend. With your little kitty cat. Very perfect. All right. Interesting. I feel like Andrew and Cheska have kind of like a similar thing going on here with those like vintage vibes. And then we have Farron in the middle with that awesome pose. Hell yeah. This is an interestingly matched round. Okay. We got Kat on the stage. Let's see. All right. So I really love Cheska's because I really like the story that her glam was telling. I feel like she was really well thought out. She paired pieces together nicely to get across a very specific vibe. And I think she very successfully got that vibe across. Like, she wanted something and she did it. And I really like that. The round glasses pull it together nicely. The details are awesome. Black skirt, simple, but works amazing. Love it. Farron, awesome. Awesome glam. Like, this is an awesome adventuring glam. The purple accent, beautiful. The black matching, beautiful. The silver, beautiful. Everything looks like a set. I even think, or am I crazy? Kind of like, it looks like from afar, but I don't think it's actually true, that the little like triangle detail over here has a little bit of like a purpley tint that kind of matches with this purple, but I think it might just be like a deception. I don't think it's actually purple, but that illusion is really cool and serves the glam really nicely. Okay. One imposter among us, yes. All right. And then we have Andrew, our little wild card late entry. Very interesting. Let's take a look at what you're wearing, because we did not get to see you first round. We got some goggles on. We have the Valentine's Day blazer on. The Leonhardt gloves. Interesting pants. And we got the matching boots. And then you got your weapon matching your little pet. Okay. So I see what you were going for, but I do think the goggles throw it off a little bit for me. I do like the matching of like the hanging, dangling accents over here with the dangling on your belt, but the metal is slightly mismatched. This is more of a bronze and this is more of like, no, this is more of a gold and this is more like a bronze, and the bronze is matching your weapon, but the waistcoat, like the stopwatch, is not exactly matching. I do like the two-tone vest. Really nice. Love the boots. I love the vibe. I see like a very like steampunk butler Victorian steampunk thing going on over here. And you know what? I dig it. I like it. It's cool. And the pet matches nicely. Yeah, yeah, me too, Hemi. I appreciate the steampunk vibe here as well. Yeah, I agree. Artificer vibes. All right. This is difficult with the throw-in of a little wild card. This is a rough one. What are you guys thinking? I'm just gonna wind up polling every single round at this point. Maybe when we get to the next round 3, we'll do some consistent polling. This is a tough one. I feel like I'm being pulled in like 3 different directions. I feel like there are like different things going on here that all appeal to me very much, but like in different ways. And I kind of have to pick which one I want to go with, but I all like them on a very equal standing. I did not anticipate how difficult round 2 was going to be. We got some Farron fans. We got some doll fans. Yeah, I love how this is like the doll from Bloodborne. Really cute. I'm pulling for Farron because I love metallics. Andrew is growing on me the more I look at it. All right. This is rough. Oh, I think we got Andrew in chat. I love my steampunk fit, but I also really love Cheska's fit. We kind of match. Yeah, you guys are like super cute. Like, I feel like you guys should take like a photo together. I think you guys would be super cute. I think... Oh, man. Everybody's posing, showing me their best poses. I think that I'm gonna go... Damn it, I really don't know. The BioShock Infinite couple? It's so freaking close. I really want to give it to Cheska, but I think that I'm gonna give it to Farron. I think Farron Sinclair takes the cake home. I don't know. I think like... Yeah, I don't know, like my heart was pulling me in every direction, but I think in the end I'm really impressed with how Farron put their pieces together. It like freaking looks like a set. Like that looks like a set of armor. Even though it's not, it feels like it goes together. And the little purple accent, beautiful, awesome. The little slit on the legs and the little slit on the face, and that's the only thing showing. Such amazing balancing. Like the ratio on this outfit is awesome. Like you did a great job. Really great balancing. Awesome. All right, I would say though, can we like before we clear off the stage, can we get Cheska and Andrew to like next to each other so we can see them standing next to each other? I feel like that'd be so freaking cute. I want to see that. Can we get Cheska and Andrew up front? Look at that. Like, aren't they perfect? Like that. Let's look at that. How freaking yeah. Do we got a pose from you, Andrew? Oh yeah, look at that. There we go, waiting on your pose. Look at that. Frick yeah. Good job, guys. Really cute. Love what you guys did here. I feel like in the future we should have a contest where we do like period pieces, historical fashion. That'd be super fun, and I would love to see you guys there again. Thank you guys so much Really brought a lot to the contest. All right. Looking good. All right, thank you guys. Okay, next up for our last round of the round, so our last round of this bracket, if we can have Keiko Agane, Freebird, and Baldeg I can't say row names, Schreiberstein. Schreiberstein? For some reason my brain just like clicked in that moment and it all made sense. Baldeg Schreiberstein. Stin. There we go. Is there going to be more contests in the future? Absolutely. Okay. What is it? Baldag Serbertstein. Even though you spelt it out for me, I still can't say it. Baldag Serbertstein. There we go. I'm not saying it again because I can't. Oh, sick weapon. I don't think you took your weapon out last time, if I remember correctly. Awesome orange. Okay. I like you guys next to each other. Pretty cool. We got my earrings friend over here. We got the Clive Rossfield and we got Mr. X. Let's see. What are you guys thinking? I'm really liking the Princess Claymore vibes from Keiko. Freebird is awesome. Great usage of the Clive Rossfield top piece. That's the Ifrit blade on Freebird. Interesting, is it? Let's check it out. Ifrit's blade. Nice. Pretty sick. We got the shield. Pretty sick. And then we got our Mr. X, our biker, Americana, gothic biker vibe over here. Super cool. This also, like, in a really abstract way, this also reminds me a lot of Bloodborne with the, like, it's a lot like, German. I know all of you yell at me for the way that I said that. None of you like that I say German. Germain. It reminds me a lot of Germain. It reminds me a lot of oh my gosh, Father Gascon. None of you like the way that I say my Bloodborne names. I apologize in advance. Very interesting vibes there. Quite like it. All right. Oh, this tunic is just so beautiful. I just want to look at it again. This robe is so great. The texturing on it. Crystarium, Robe of Healing. It's just a beautiful piece. Like, that's the freaking beautiful piece. And I love the belts on it. The gloves look great with it. Very nice job. Great pose. Suits your position. Like, I feel like you made a story and you get it and you understand it. She's from the Healing Church, literally. And like the little like ripped up end of Clive's cape also feels like a little Bloodborne-esque, Yarnum-esque. We got our Bloodborne crew over here. This is a tough one. What are you guys thinking? What are we thinking in the chat? The Lost Big Boss says Mr. X. Franco likes Claymore. The red on Freebird's hair is really nice, but I feel Keiko's fit looks deceptively simple until you get closer and really see the details, which to be honest makes it my fave. I agree. That's why I went with Keiko to begin with, because like it really shines. Like the earrings, like I mentioned how the earrings bothered me, but I think it's because it clashes with the natural aura coloring and not because it actually is bad for the glam. it really just like from the side without the earrings that don't conflict anymore, it really shines. Like I feel like it tells a story. The weapon complements it amazingly. Like this is a really great design for like a main character. Like this is main character in a manga energy, you know? It really is like a great subtle design. Like, it has a lot of impact. Somebody likes Freebird, Claymore Princess. You got Keiko. Keiko. It is a close contest, Ninja. I agree. Third guy looks bad as hell with the red axe. I agree. I think no matter how much I love Mr. X and how much I love Clive Rossfield Cape, I think the round goes to our Claymore Princess Keiko. Something about it is just so beautiful, so subtle, very, very feminine, but edgy and hard at the same time. Like a very gritty feminine energy that you achieved there. And I really like what you did here. Congratulations. Yay! Great job. Thank you. Thank you, Baldig and Freebird. Awesome. That's like, what is that, your 849th bottle of champagne? Amazing. All right. So that is the last round of round 2. We will now be moving on. Let's do it. Wait, let's do it. Wait, let's do it. This is for all of you. Hell freaking yeah, let's do it. Yeah! Woohoo! Let's go. Congratulations, everybody. It's amazing that you even made it here. Awesome glams, everybody. Courtesy of Baldig. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. What we will now be doing now is a very interesting mechanic. So if you've noticed, we've been doing 3v3s, but we are left with 4 people now. Now you might be thinking to yourself, what the heck? How are we gonna do a 3v3 with 4 people? Well, this is where I say we will be bringing 4 glams back to life. We have to fight it out. We will be bringing 4 glams back to life. Am I correct? Is it 4 glams, Cherek? My brain doesn't math. I need my assistant to help me out with the details. I believe it's 4 glams. I need to communicate with my assistant. We'll be bringing somebody. Yes, it is 4 glams. Okay, thank you, Cherek. Okay. And with that 4... we will do... yes, square up. Cheska's gonna square up. So we have a chance to come back from the dead. The glam of resurrection. The math ain't mathin'? I think we're right. No. I think if we have 4 glams, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, we will have 4 glams and do a 2v2 round, or like a 1v1 round. Instead of a 3v3, we're going to do a 1v1. So I think it's going to be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes. And then, is that correct? Am I wrong? Hold on. We need to end up with 3 people. Math is not my strong suit. Let's see. We need to start off with three people. We need to end up with 3 people, but we'll have... Am I wrong? Wait, how should we do this? I think I've... We can just do 3 1v1s? Okay, wait, let me think this out. Hold on. Okay, wait a minute. Let's figure this out. It'll be 2 1v1s. What's going on, Blake Blackery? I have no idea what's going on. We're figuring it out. Bring 2 people back from the dead. Okay. So we'll have 6 and then we can do another 3v3. Okay. 6 total. We like that? We like bringing back 2? I wanted to bring back as much as possible. If we think we like 2, then we'll bring 2. Who do you guys think should come back from the dead? I think this is our... Everybody who got eliminated, please make it up to the stage. All loser roll call. All of the losers, please make it up to the stage. So I think we need to have on the stage, we need Aria La Animata, Lumia Lenatus, Avril Arnault, Adelaine, oh my god, I forgot your last name, Adelaine. I'm so sorry. I wrote it down wrong. Adelaine Karaman. Andrew Vezha, Cheska Rudger, Freebird, and Baldeg Sherberstein, Mr. Champagne, Mr. X. All right. All right, chat. We're gonna ask you guys now in the chat to choose who you think should come back to the competition. We get to choose 2 people. If you want to come back to the competition, stand up on the stage. If you don't want to come back to the competition, feel free to leave. But if you were eliminated last round and you would like to come back and you would like to get a chance to participate, get back on the stage. All right. I think this is our... I think we got Aria, we got Lumia, we got Adelaine, we got Cheska, Andrew, Freebird, and Baldeg. Let's see. Can I do a poll for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people? Is that even a possible thing that I can do? We're gonna do it by number, if that's even possible. And we're gonna get a chat poll. And we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is that even possible? 2, 3, 4. We can only do 4. Darn it. We'll just say a number in chat. How about that? And we'll get a little... I just want a picture with Mr. X, to be honest. Don't we all? There you go. Everybody in chat say a number. I'm gonna say, everybody get in a line. All right. Aria is number 1. Lumia is number 2. Adelaine is number 3. Cheska is number 4. Andrew is number 5. Freebird is number 6. And Mr. X is number 7. All right. Let's see. Need my mods to get on this and round up the numbers for me. I'm seeing a lot of 3s. We got a lot of Adelaine fans. I know she was a winner in a previous poll. Seeing a lot of 4s now. A big surge of 4s. Got a lot of Cheska fans. All right. All right, so I think that according to my mods, Adelaine sends you all kisses, Adelaine's player. Well, according to my mods, Adelaine is one of our 2 contestants that will be resurrected back from the dead. All right, now we're going to be deciding upon our 2nd resurrection. I think that it's between Cheska and Freebird now. All right, guys, we're between Cheska and Freebird. Let me know in the chat if you want Cheska or if you want Freebird back, and we'll go based on that. Let's do another vote between Cheska and Freebird. Let's do a poll for that one, actually. Hold on. Let's get a poll up. We got Cheska. Oops. And we got Freebird. Go Cheska. All right, we got a poll on Twitch and we got a poll on YouTube. What are we thinking? Oh, it's close. Freebird was in the lead, but Cheska's going in the lead now on YouTube. We got Cheska 61, Freebird 39. On Twitch, we got Freebird winning. We got some Cheska votes. All right, we'll give it a little bit more time. It looks like LAMIA is Team Freebird, and Andrew and Arya are Team Cheska. And Adeline is abstaining from giving her opinion. Alright, we're gonna wait a little bit more. We're tied on Cheska and Freebird on Twitch. Let's see if we can break that tie, and then we'll end the poll. Alright, on Twitch, Cheska won with 60% and Freebird with 40%. And on YouTube, I am seeing Cheska with... Ooh? Cheska with 59% and Freebird with 42%. Cheska 58, Freebird 42. It looks like Cheska and Adeline will be resurrected from the dead and continuing on to our third round. All right. Round 3 is where we will be deciding who moves on to the final round to get placed into first, second, and third place. Very exciting. Yay! All right. You know what? You know what? You know what? Let's get a little celebratory. Hell yeah! Congratulations! Yeah! It's like I spray it all over your clothes and now you're all sticky when you get up to the stage. Alright. Okay, let's go. Okay. For our first round of our third round, if we can have Reggie Pendleton, Galio Amethyst, and Farron Sinclair up on the stage. Oh boy. This is also a kind of color scheme. We got a green, we got a blue, and we got a little bit of purple. Alright. This is evenly and toughly matched. This is a tough one. Alright. These are our best of the best. We got a Reggie. We got a fan of Reggie in the audience. We got a Farron fan. Alright. Well, you guys already know what I love about all of these. Super toughly matched. Two great looking rows. So true. They look awesome together, these two. You guys like look like a total pair, like a green goddess and a blue god and a green goddess. Very nicely paired. Look how beautiful that is. Big fan of you guys together. The smiles are so cute on Ro. And then we got Farron over here. Our little shadow. Really tough. I hate to have to put Reggie and Galio up against each other. This is kind of like my worst fear, not gonna lie. Literally Farron aura farming, yeah. You guys really are dressed like main characters from like a mono title for sure. Like the wreath on this one and the different colors on Reggie's reminds me a lot of Aiko's original concept art done by Amano. If you guys are familiar with that one, she has a really different design on her concept art done by Amano, and it's completely different than how she shows up in game. And this reminds me so much of Aiko. Courage versus skill versus drip. Oh man. You're all so fairly matched. I'm gonna have to say... Let me take a look at everybody once more. Just take a little final look at the cohesion. Oh man, this is so hard. We got some Reggie fans in the chat. This is so hard. Everything is so successfully done. Even the weapons match beautifully. Such an amazing attention to detail. You guys are glamour gods. All right. I'm gonna have to say I've made my decision, and I do believe that the person to continue on, our first contestant to move on, well, wait a minute. Did I mess up? We need to end with 3 people, and I'm doing a 3v3. Wait a minute. We need to be doing 2v2s. This changes everything. Chat, am I right? Are you guys seeing this? I'm thinking we're gonna need to be doing 2v2s, no? Did I mess up? Okay, how are we gonna fix this? Hold on a minute. Should we just repeat what we did before? Should we do what hold on. My mod is talking to me about my mistakes. I can't fix it. Okay. Okay, fair enough. Okay, here's how we fix it. Here's how we fix it. I have a fix, but I'm not revealing the fix just yet. Okay, we can keep going. We can keep going. Yeah, we can keep going, Ninja. You're so right. Okay, we have a fix. My fault. I think that was the plan the whole time, and I actually just had a brain fart. Cinematic suspense. All right, well, I've picked my winner. I hope the suspense got to you all. I do believe that our surefire pick, that the CloverGirly pick for this round is gonna be Reggie. Reggie is my pick to continue forward onto the last round. Thank you so much, Galio. Thank you so much, Farron. Thank you so much, Reggie. Stick around, losers. Stick around for the end, because we still do need to decide on our 3rd contestant for the last round. So if you didn't make it on this round, please stick around until the end. There is still a chance you can come back in. All right, guys. Like I said, stick around. This was a tough round, but we still got more. Still got more to do. All right, for the second round of our 3rd round, can we please have Keiko, Akagane, Adelaine, and Cheska up on the stage? Adelaine and Cheska are both 2 of our revived glamours from the last round. They are our fan-voted favorites. All right. We got the girlies here. I love how much taller Adelaine is than the other 2. All right. So we got Cheska here, a fan favorite, our doll, our Bloodborne doll. We got Adelaine here, who keeps slimly making it by. Adelaine is just keeps making it by some chance. Just an attestament to how great your glams are. And then we have Keiko, our little, I can't believe, I don't want to say this, but I can't believe Keiko made it this far. Like, when I first saw your glam, I was impressed, but I wasn't blown away. And then the more I look at it, the more I just get like blown away by it, how much I start to love it more and more. It's really a great glam. All right. What are you guys thinking? These matchups are closer than the World Cup. I love separate things. I love separate things about all three of these contestants. It's so hard. I feel like they're so, like, three very different kind of styles as well. They're very difficult to put up against each other. What are you guys thinking? I'm having my own thoughts, but I want to know what you guys are thinking as well. I'm not going to poll it. Just let me know in the chat how you're leaning, because I think it's a little bit hard to pit them against each other. Goku Kakarot 697 in the chat thinks Adelaine got the sauce. We have riots of Cheska loses. We got Adelaine backers. We got Cheska backers. Well, I'm a Keiko backer, so let's see. I have to make my final decision. Everybody is like, I feel like this is like a battle of like the different kind of preferences. Like everybody, like these are three different styles, and people who subscribe to these three different styles are gonna vote accordingly to that style. We got Trashman Kino likes Keiko. All right. I'm thinking I would love Cheska to return for a historical glamour contest. It would be amazing. On a different theme, I think Cheska could have definitely took home the whole contest. But for tonight, I don't think Cheska will be continuing. Now, between Adelaine and Keiko, Adelaine has been a fan favorite, been resurrected twice. I think Adelaine, what was she resurrected twice or once? Big fan favorite, or highly voted the first time around, and then resurrected. Adelaine looks like an actual anime near female fighter. And then we have Keiko, our Claymore princess, who really rose from the bottom. We got our underdog over here. We really got two underdogs. I feel like Keiko and Adelaine are both big underdogs. I think... What are you guys thinking between Keiko and Adelaine? Keiko is definitely a sleeper pick. That's how I feel as well. Like, I'm kind of fearful that Keiko might have enough drip to bring home everything. They have the same sword, too! That's so true! Thank you for pointing that out. That's crazy. What are we thinking, guys? We got some Adelainers, we got some Keikoers. Keiko was so unexpected. I think that I would like... Just realized the ridges on Keiko's sword pair well with the patterns on the clothing. That's what I'm saying. Like, and that's what other people were saying before. Like, there are so many subtle details about Keiko's fit that it's so unassuming at first, and then it really just, like, continues to unveil more things. I think because of that, I think Keiko is going to continue on as the CloverGirle pick for the final round. Thank you so much, Cheska. Thank you so much, Adelaine. You made it so far. Your glams are amazing. Keiko will be continuing on to the final round. Keiko serving face card too, so true. I love a cute aura. Congratulations, Keiko. Yeah! Alright. Alright. We will now be doing... We will now be bringing back... We will now be doing a 1v1 match between the 4 left contestants, our 4 losers. We will be doing 1v1s. And then after we decide our winner from the 1v... So we'll be doing a 1v1, and then another 1v1, and then we'll take those 1v1s, and that will determine third place. And then we will be taking Keiko, and we will be taking Reggie, and deciding the winner between those two. So we'll be having kind of like a mini tournament for third place. So can we please have Galio and Cheska up on the stage? All right. I would love to make third place. I feel like we've all like fairly voted on these so much. I think that the determination for third place is gonna be a fan vote. I think that that's like the fairest thing to do right now because everything is so fairly pitted. I would love to do a fan vote to determine the winner. What are we thinking about that? It is super tough. You like that? You like that idea? Because it's so hard to pick. But I think third place should be kind of like a viewer thing. Yeah, we like that? All right. Let's set up a poll. Setting up a Twitch poll and setting up a YouTube poll to decide between Galio and Cheska. All right, polls are up. Currently on Twitch, Galio is winning by a little bit on Cheska. On YouTube, poll is up. Galio is also winning by a little bit on Cheska. It is close though. Galio and Cheska are half and half. Cheska's beating Galio. Oh, it's super tight on YouTube. It's super close. Super close. Okay. On Twitch, Galio won by 67% and Cheska 33%. And then on YouTube, we're still 50-50. Couple more votes in. What are we thinking on YouTube? Let's get a couple more votes in. We're still 50-50, even with a couple more votes. Oh, still 50-50. It's so close. We got Galio 51. Oh, we got 50-50 again. I'm gonna end the vote now. All right. The poll ended on YouTube with 52 for Galio, and on Twitch we have 67% for Galio. Continuing on is Galio. Congratulations. Thank you so much, Cheska. All right. Next up, we will be having Farron versus Adeline. And then the winner for that one will go up against Galio, whoever wins this next round. So we can have Farron and Adeline up on the stage. All right. Welcome back, Adeline. Nice to see you again. All right. Let's get another poll going up. We got Farron and we got Adeline. Poll is up on YouTube, working on the Twitch poll. Working on the Twitch poll. We got YouTube up so far. So far on YouTube, Adeline is 52%. Twitch poll is now up for any Twitch viewers. Adeline is at 52, Farron at 48. We got some Farron fans in the chat. We got Echo Alpha Romeo Sierra, very adamant on Cheska. All right. I'm gonna wait for the Twitch poll to end. We got 67% on Farron so far, 33 Adeline. Farron's slightly winning on YouTube poll, just a little bit. Farron aura farming. I mean, come on, Adeline is also aura farming. Come on. All right, chat. The poll is going on a little bit more. Couple more seconds to vote. We got some really big Adeline fans. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, look at that. All right. On Twitch, the poll completed with 71% for Farron and 29 for Adeline. And on YouTube, we have 54 for Farron and 46 for Adeline. Farron will now be competing up against Galio. If we can have Galio up on the stage. That's the right choice. You are a very good loser, Adeline. But we're all winners here. Even to make it this far, even to just be here, you guys are all awesome. Everything tonight was so awesome. All right. Now we're going to have a vote in chat for Farron against Galio. And then we got Galio. All right. Twitch poll is coming up soon. YouTube poll is up. Fashion is a kill or be killed world, guys. Take your picks. We got the highlight of the feathers on Galio's headpiece and on his weapon. We got the little pop of purple on Farron with the beautifully paired together pieces. We got the awesome pants paired with the awesome top, all the blues on Galio. What are we thinking? Farron aura farming with the poses. Twitch chat is now live for anybody who wants to vote on Twitch. Super close on YouTube, almost 50-50. Whoever wins will become third place and will get the prize of a shop minion. So choose wisely. All right, a little bit more to vote. Cast your votes in for Galio or Farron for third place. It's so fairly matched. So awesome. All right, a little bit more to vote. Couple more seconds on Twitch. Almost done. When Twitch ends, we'll end on YouTube. All right, on Twitch, we got 57 for Farron, 43 for Galio. But on YouTube, we have 46 for Farron and 54 for Galio. I'm gonna have to end it here. To put that difference between the two, I think that with the YouTube difference, Galio is gonna be our third place and wins the prize of any shop minion. All right, let's hear it all for Galio. Let's go. Let's do a little... Yay! Congratulations, guys. Let's hear it for our third place, Galio Amethyst. Yay! Very awesome job, guys. Both of you were absolutely amazing. Really nice. Let me get a little clap. There we go. Hell yeah. Awesome job. Congratulations, Galio. All right. That is our third place winner. Congratulations. All right. For the final round of the competition, we'll be having our last 1v1 round. If we can have Reggie Pendleton and Keiko Agane up on the stage. I'm really nervous about this one. We're gonna have to have Farron come back another time because we got a lot of Farron sympathizers in the chat. Next competition, we're gonna need Farron back. All right. We got Reggie on the left, and we have Keiko on the right. I am honestly so, like, I know that I voted for her every time, but I'm so amazed that Keiko made it this far. Like I was just saying, like, it's such an unassuming glam, but it's so good. It has such a story to it. I feel like both of these have such, like, amazing stories and detailed and just, like, attention put into both of them. Like, they're both so amazing. Such a big fan. Like, I want to look again at Keiko's pieces. Really nice because of her horns. It hides the berry pieces on this that look a little funky. Again, I'm not so content with the earrings, but we discussed that extensively. Really nice pairing. With the weapon, looks awesome. All right. I'm thinking, what are you guys thinking? I know what I'm thinking, but what are you thinking? Reggie gives me Final Fantasy XII character. Like I was saying before, like, it's very like Aiko from the original concept art of Aiko. We're pretty split. We're pretty split in the chat. This one is not going to be a vote. I'm just curious what you guys think. I already know what I think. I know who my winner is in my heart. Or who our first place is and who our second place is. Reggie rocks. Like, Regirock. Get it? All right, let's do a poll. All right, let's do a poll for the fan favorite. I know my pick. I just want to know what you guys think. I feel like that'd be fun. This is not going to be decided by a poll, but I'm just curious. We'll get Reggie, and then we'll get Keiko. I'm interested what your guys' taste is. What are we thinking? Both are, they're very comparable. They're really nice. They're really nice glams. Jay Broski, I like the Keiko because I like the protag vibe. Definitely. This is like a manga, like Claymore protagonist vibe going on over here. But Reggie is so cohesive. Such awesome color planning. Such awesome piece pairing. Beautiful weapon. Really great cohesion between the headpiece and the bow. All right. On Twitch, we're liking Reggie. On YouTube, we are also liking Reggie. All right. Well, I'm gonna have to say that my decision for first place and second place is... First place goes to Reggie Pendleton. Congratulations, Reggie! You are the winner of a one-person mount from the shop. And congratulations, Keiko, as our second place. Keiko, you will be winning any glam from the shop. Congratulations! You guys were so awesome. Yay! So beautiful. You guys did an amazing job. Reggie and Keiko and also Galio. If Reggie, Keiko, and Galio could send me a friend request, just so I can remember your usernames. I have them all written down. And then you can send me a private tell letting me know what you want from the shop. If you know what you want from the shop now, you can send me a request. I don't think that you can send me like a tell unless we're together, but I'm not sure. You might be able to send me a tell. If you know what you want, you can let me know now. Or you can send a tell to Cherek. Thank you, OP Espresso, for the gifted subs. Thank you so much. Is that 5 gifted subs? The Citrine Carbuncle mount. Okay. Reggie wants the The citrine carbuncle mount. Okay, awesome. I feel like that matches your outfit very nicely. All right. Very, very nice, guys. All right. Keiko here. Thanks for running this. Congratulations, Keiko. Can we have everybody up on the stage? I think we should take a nice group photo. Does everybody want to stand up on the stage over here so we can take a photo together? Keiko and Galio, if you know what you want as your prize, please send a tell to Cherek Vaas, letting my assistant know what you would like, and we will coordinate that for you. Adeline was the cocky, funny anime pro tag. I agree. All right, let's set up for a pic over here. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay, let's get rid of my UI. Here we go. Look at how beautiful you all are. Wow. So freaking awesome. Let me get rid of let's get rid of everything here. Hold on. Get rid of this, get rid of the chat. Beautiful. Wow. Yay. Thank you guys. Let's do an emote scroll. Wow. Congratulations. I'm just gonna scroll through all my emotes with you guys. There we go. These are the winners. Yay. You guys are all winners for being here. Very nice. Congratulations, everybody. All right. Thank you all for being here. This was so freaking awesome. You guys are awesome. You guys are freaking fashionistas. Like, congratulations. This is for you. This is a clap for you. Let's get chat back up. There you go. Oop. Did I black screen? What did I do? What did I do? Whoopsie. Here we go. Oops. Was that black screened? Uh-oh. Sorry, guys. Wait, let's do it again. I'm so sorry. I black screened you. I'm so sorry. Let's do it again. My bad. The technical difficulties came to haunt us again. This happens every single stream. There we go. Here are my winners. Now we're here. I genuinely thought that we were able to escape the technical difficulties for like literally one stream. But I guess that's not possible. We have to end it with a technical difficulty. That would be the clovergirle way. If you've been here before, you know that's the only way that these streams go. Hell yeah. Congratulations, everybody. Yeah. That's me for the technical difficulties. All right. Congratulations to the winners. Thank you guys for showing up. This was awesome. This was so much fun. You guys are the best. If you haven't already, please send a tell the winners to Cherek Vaas, letting us know what you would like for your prize. This was so much fun. Let's pop a... There we go. This was super fun. We're definitely going to do another one. Probably up on Patreon, we'll have some polls about what our next event, like what the theme should be. I'd love to do a themed event. I feel like this one, like the theme of this event was me kind of just trying to like get to know about glams in the game to like motivate me to continue playing and to beat A Realm Reborn. Thank you for participating. Yeah, we got our one Lalafell princess over here. I thought this was a great contest to let me get to know the glams in the game to motivate me to keep playing through A Realm Reborn. And I feel like next time we should definitely have some kind of theme. I love everybody. Some people change their outfits already, looking super cute. I'd love to have another theme next time. I think that'd be awesome. Definitely like a historical fashion. I feel like Cheska would freaking sweep that. I hope to see you again, Cheska. Thank you everybody for participating. Yay! All right. Well, it's a great stream. I hope you guys all had fun. Again, thank you so much again. And we will be ending it here for the night. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you guys in the YouTube video that this makes into. Say hi, YouTube. All right. Good night, everybody. Bye.